I am Eagle Gardens 1 on Instagram. And this is Fucking Talking Shit with Eagle. Weed Nerd World episode 549.5. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your evening. I know that I enjoyed mine. I always enjoy a good conversation with Tim Blake. Great dude. Always a good conversation. Good turn right here. Of course, this is Everlast. It ain't easy. Cheers, Cheddar Bob. Hopefully you're well. How you doing, my friend? I gotta get my chat popped out here. Ain't easy. When your whole world keeps falling apart. I hate it, damn it. What's up, Cheddar Bob? Hold on, I gotta drop pop in Bingus. It is the hottest spots. There you go, I think,
There you go. What's up, bud?
What's up, Mr. Bingus?
How you doing?
Pretty good. I dig it. Looks good on you, brother.
Great one tonight, man. Shit.
Something told me to take mushrooms. I didn't, but I should have. I can tell you there you go. I should have listened to my gut on that one.
Microdose right here. Yeah. Excellent, man. I loved it. Thank you again. Just, dude, when the biggest thing for me was, how effectively they have divided humanity, even in our chat room, you know. And so I just hope I didn't offend anybody or anything like that, because that really plays into their hand. And Tim has done some research, great research that I haven't even gone into yet, which is he obviously has more time than I do. So I was very interested in some of the ET stuff, which was kind of cool.
I can talk about anything. I love to talk about anything.
Hey, Cheddar.
To be honest with you. And I see some of it, you know what I mean? Cheers, Cheddar Bob. But you know what the way I see it is, it's all in fun. It's our opinion. You know what I mean? Nobody's trying to brainwash anybody. No. You know what I mean? It's all just conversation and something to bring everybody together. It's not necessarily something that pisses people off or whatever.
The chat was so when it's doing that, that's a good thing. That means people are in it. We've got involvement, right? So with involvement, you have catalyst for change. And that's like, I'm like, fuck yeah. So many times I had to like take a piss, dude. And I had to wait until the end because I was glued. This was probably the best one I've ever seen, just because of the variety of the topic. Cheddar, what's up, buddy?
You need the Bluetooth speakers so you can walk into the bathroom. You're not all connected.
True.
There you go.
So I will tell you that I didn't agree with everything that Tim said this evening or believed everything he said. There were some things that definitely piqued my interest, but I don't think I've ever heard someone talk with so much conviction about what they were talking about. Like, I was blown away. It was amazing.
When you study, all right, you get to a certain point where you gain a knowing, which creates a conviction. And what's interesting is he doesn't care. I mean, it's like, all right, yeah, I know half you ain't gonna buy into any of this, but fuck it, I'm gonna blow both barrels, you know. And I was just like, fuck, right on, dude. So
I don't know.
I loved it. So Johnny,
what's
I can't wait to read that book, man. It sounds like a good one. What's up, Johnny?
How you doing, Eagle? That was a great episode. I'm sure you've heard that already.
Yeah, Graham Hancock's good. There's so much information out there, brother. I've been studying the Law of One, which is a very difficult read. And it's just lit up my head. All right. Because most of the real truth isn't in the indoctrinated public school system. You know what I'm saying?
Can't imagine that.
Yeah. So, Mike. Yeah. Cheers, Jeff. Green fingers.
Cheers.
It's the green finger biped. What's up, brother?
Gonna get green fingers and Jen Doe to do an OnlyFans, naked gardening.
Nice.
Split screen naked gardeners.
I'd almost pay for that episode. Just saying.
You can put a piece of paper on my side.
Almost.
It's a series. It'll be a series.
Yeah, you can just black mine out with some tape, piece of paper. Perfect.
You'd be like that Hangover 3. Is that a mushroom? What is that mushroom?
Fucking take some mushrooms and morph you both together.
Fucking, he's flicking it. The monkey's flicking it.
Hold on, guys.
Yeah. I totally agree.
Man, haven't I missed you guys? I have missed you all.
That.
I will tell you what. The last few shows, I've woken up like 10 minutes after you finished, Eagle. And I'm like, son of a bitch. God damn it. So I knew you were having a show tonight, and I was like, all right, he has a show tonight. I'm pretty sure he'll go on to the WEedNerdWorld. And so I was correct, and I stayed up. It is now 2:30 in the morning, and I'm here, and I'm happy. Thank you.
I'm glad you popped in. Even more so, I'm glad that no more patch. It looks like everything on the eye is coming back.
I kind of liked him as a pirate.
So here's the thing. So that was called uveitis. I don't know if I told you guys since all that, but it's starting to come back a little bit, and it normally doesn't do that. And we've been kind of researching uveitis, and it is a symptom of COVID. So that may explain, because it's an autoimmune response, just meaning inflammation in your body from something. And that would explain why I've never had any eye problems, any eye problems at all. And all of a sudden during this coronavirus, out of the blue, I get uveitis. Like, I don't know. So I might go get an antibody test or something. Right?
Oh, Gate Part 2, son of a bitch.
And now that it's coming back, it makes me even think more that it might be COVID related.
The lobster.
Now, have you
in such a short span of time too? I mean, it's only been like a month.
Have you had it?
COVID?
Yeah.
Not that I know of.
Okay. Have you gotten the shot?
To know, though.
Fuck no.
Okay, that's
you're
weird.
Too healthy to know. You'd be too healthy to know if you were sick. If you're not unhealthy, you know.
I think it's something to do with lobsters. I think it's shellfish.
Well, I haven't been lobstering since COVID started, so
that's what the problem is.
That's the problem.
Maybe they were that salt air and that iodine.
You're lacking something in your normal.
Like Eagle said earlier,
thing.
If they take it away from you and then you get it after, like
I'm missing something in my life.
You're missing it, and then all of a sudden, boom! Now you caught something that you didn't have because you don't.
You're missing a nutrient.
Being around those COVID lobsters for so long kept me impervious to it, and it was so
Then there'd be Asian lobsters. They come from that side, right? Asian lobsters.
This is how Mr. Blake thinks.
I just wanted to throw this out there because I'm thinking about it, and again, we try to look out for one another in the community.
Yes.
Try to a little bit. Automation is Freedom, who has done his time on the show, and we all know from chats and stuff. His mom passed away today. So,
oh man,
good. If you know him, if you talk to him, send him some love, DM.
That's sorry to hear that.
Just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah, thanks.
Very hard to lose someone.
Condolences.
Yes, most definitely. That sucks. I know what it's like to lose a mom. It really does suck.
There's a lot of deaths happening, I think, in everybody's lives. I mean, I can think of 5 people right off the top of my head that have died recently. Basically, I think, in my opinion, of weakened immune systems, but it's happening. It's happening before our eyes. It really is. So,
the mass exodus.
When my grandma was dying, she told me that she was the last one out of all her friends that was alive still, you know, like, and that was the weird part, because it's like that generation is wiped out now. Like, there's no more of those people at that age that could remember certain shit from the past. And it's like, now we'll never know the truth, because the truth is lost with them. So it's like, we gotta get our old people, not to say that in a bad word, because we need to learn everything from them before they do leave, because that's the last connection we have to our true past, and it's the truth, you know. Otherwise, we're lost. Yeah. Sad shit.
Yeah, it is.
So, let's talk about something on a brighter note. Who's got something to talk to about?
Now, UV,
it's going a little bit.
UV-itis, is that what you called it? Is that from like being under your LEDs or something like that? Is that?
No, it's literally just an immune response. So, you know, an infection in your body from something, they don't know what. Autoimmune isn't a technical diagnosis.
Right.
It's just what they call inflammation in the body without knowing what causes it. But this manifested in my eye, and I guess you have basically 3 layers in your eye, and it's like the back layer towards the retina gets inflamed, light sensitive, blurry. It's a fuck all. It did not feel good. And like I said, never having eye problems before, I was like, what is going on here? This is frightening.
So how?
But I did look fucking good with that eye patch, though.
It did look good. I have to admit, it did. So how does your eye feel now? Is it still sensitive to the light, or what?
So probably 3 days ago, I started noticing a little bit of the same beginning of it. Like, I was getting these small little kind of pulses inside my eye, and like the top of my eye was a little sensitive, not like my top of my eyeball, and the light was starting to get a little sensitive. So I was like, oh well, I think I know what's going on. So I started taking my drops again, and like my eye had that same redness that it had before.
What's up, Mike? Good to see you, buddy. Now I have to continue my question. So did you have anything in your life that caused like extra stress, or nothing that triggered a lower immune?
I have a wife and 5 kids, so like,
you
mean more? Do you mean more stress than normal?
Yeah, normal.
I mean, no, I don't really get stressed out. I'm not really that kind of person. I'm everything will work out how it should and when it will. So
that's interesting.
So the power of positive thinking, basically.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm always positive thinking, but I just don't let things I can't control get to me. And I can only control very, 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 very little. So I'm a kind of take it as it comes.
You're a super.
When were you born?
Play the hand your dealt type guy.
What sign are you?
Yeah, you know, you either let it roll off the shoulder or you take it head on. So
either check or bet or fold.
And I'm a procrastinator, so you know, like I'm good at like high stress environments. Like I thrive in high stress environments. I can function.
Procrastinators are good at high stress environments.
I am.
Oh,
I'm really good at it too.
I mean, I'm a superhero, right? So
right.
I mean, so
I think that a lot of us thrive in those type of because of the type of mindset that we have. We work best when we have that amount of stress under us, and it's like, fuck, I have to get this done by this time. I need to get that shit fucking.
What's the best and most efficient way to get this done right now?
I think as much as procrastinators procrastinate, there's a lot of, and I actually read a small article about this maybe a couple months ago, but there's a lot of times when a procrastinator will look at a situation and say, you know what, I need to make sure that I can do this perfectly, because a lot of procrastinators are actually perfectionists. So one of the reasons why we procrastinate a lot is because we don't take on a task unless we know we can do it to the fucking umpteenth percent. And it's really hard to get to that space in our head, because one of the biggest microscopes that we hold ourselves under is our own. So by the time we actually get to something, it's been a while, because we have to assess that 1,000+ scenarios that's going to go through our heads about how it's going to work out. So honestly, I try to give procrastinators the benefit of the doubt, because I feel like a lot of us at the end of the day are perfectionists. And one of the reasons why we procrastinate is because we want to figure out how to do something fucking, like, we only want to do it once. We don't want to fucking keep trying at this shit. So I feel like that's that's why.
Yes. So procrastinators are procrastinators are basically efficient people, is what you're saying.
Absolutely, sir. And one of the reasons why we get caught up in procrastination is because we're trying to figure out the most efficient way, and that's why it takes us so long.
You're so right. You're super right on that shit.
Because I feel like we get a lot of shit. We get a lot of shit about why we are the way that we are. And I think a lot of us are that way because we're perfectionists. And it's like, it takes us a while to get there.
And most serial killers were Virgos.
Thankfully, I'm an Aquarius, so we're all good.
I'm a Capricorn, so I'm right about everything because I'm a Capricorn. So just, if I agree with you, then you're right too.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, like I don't argue. I don't argue unless I know I'm right. You know.
Yeah, true. The facts have to be.
That's
the
a
facts,
lot,
you know?
Cheddar Bob.
I'm a high conflict personality.
Yes.
If you notice, I only argue. But it's always about the same things.
But you were found under a bus, so we can understand that.
I didn't know
Superman.
That.
You know, Superman.
Oh, gotcha. Well, he's superhero. I'm not sure he's Superman.
Superhero.
I don't think Superman has a golf club now.
It's like, what rumors are going
on? See some
around?
Guy flying around with a golf club. That's Cheddar Bob, man. That's
right. Just call me Ace.
I was just talking about his super abilities. You know, he's the super of all of them, you know, so.
No, but he's not Superman today. So who are you?
No, I guess he's Venom. He's the Black Spidey today?
Venom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
the Black Spidey. I like that one.
The latest one was really good movie. I like that.
Black Spidey.
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's a good one.
Looking forward to it.
I haven't seen the new Spider-Man. I watched the new Venom. Yeah, it was pretty good.
The new Spider-Man though. Who is that?
Oh, we got, let's see, Brother Greentfingers, Johnny Canna, Cheddar Bob, Brother Bingus, Brother Eagle. Thank you guys so much for having me on, especially Brother Eagle. I haven't actually been on camera with you in a while. Watching Brother Eagle do his thing every single night on a live, me being a live streamer at heart and having done something sort of similar, I give so much credit to Brother Eagle, because seriously, to anybody that's watching right now, he does this shit every single night, twice. He does a single interview with somebody that he respects in the cannabis community. I'm sorry, Brother Eagle, I'll shut up right now. And then he gets on again after that to have an open live for all of us that have been invited to the lives before. So all I can say to any of you that have been here or are here for the first time, this is definitely a channel that you want to subscribe to, because Brother Eagle supports the community super duper hard. And this is a place that you want to hang out at night. So Brother Eagle, a lot of love. Thank you so much again for not just having me on, but giving us a place to chill.
Appreciate that. That's cool.
Thank you for the kind words. I'm glad you popped in, man. I see you popped in chat quite a few times in the past, and I think, man, why doesn't
was that a chaser?
Pop in? I thought we had a good conversation
was that a chaser
the last time. Fuck.
And yes, not allowed to do that. Brother, it is, because I drink wild turkey. So if somebody is down to drink 50% with me, not to chaser, I will match them. But
you can't drink. Then you can't drink wild turkey if you got to drink a chaser, bro. That's not how it works. You got to go like Beam.
Brother Bingus,
go Beam or Jack Daniels.
I'm going to talk to you, because it's not very often that people test my gangsta. You've been on camera with me before.
don't. I would advise don't test him unless you're willing to go. Willing to go shot with him, which I did.
If this were,
I did one night. I did that one night.
If this were 8 years ago, man.
Hey,
I'd
Bob,
be right there with
Cheddar Bob, though. Okay, well then you got to be careful what you bring up, brother, because
I've been sober for 5 years, man. I used to.
I went shot to shot with him one night, and I lost my shot glass, and somehow magically the live stream got deleted. Which
we had to make that private. that went bye. So
the last time I drank wild turkey, and I haven't drank in 27 years, something like that. Last time I drank wild turkey, and this is why I quit drinking wild turkey, I ended up super drunk getting a hand job from a gal with the missing appendages. So it was kind of a half-half hand job, more of like a slap almost. Never to drink wild turkey again.
Like an actual
talk about waking up in the morning and wondering what the hell. Never again. You'll never get me again, wild turkey.
Never. Oh man.
Is that the 80 proof or is that the 10?
Oh no,
that was the stronger stuff for me.
That must have been some of the wild vulture Eagle you were drinking.
101.
You gotta light it on fire. You gotta light it on fire and throw it back.
Oh,
somebody create that drink, the wild vulture.
Oh, that would be hey, so something way off topic, but did you guys see that guy that got tased and he had sprayed himself with all the what's the antibacterial stuff? What the fuck's that stuff called? They wipe their hands with it and fucking have little bottles.
Sanitizer.
Not sanitizer.
He fucking spray bottled himself with sanitizer, and the cops tased him, and he lit on fire and burnt to death. The cops ran out of the room and shut the door and fucking let him burn to death. So after lighting him on fire.
I heard they went to go get marshmallows. I didn't know they didn't.
Right? They're like, it's s'mores time. So if you guys, anybody that's in the chat, to my homies on the panel, if you guys have ever heard of the show Hot Ones on YouTube, it's where they make famous people eat hot wings. There was actually a dude who was on who talked about something similar, and it was pretty awesome. I totally forget where that point was going because I'm about 5 shots in right now and I need to take a dab. But hot wings. You got to watch Hot Ones if you like hot stuff. It's a good show.
Great show.
That's when I think Bobby Lee shit himself on that.
Again?
Yes, he did.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
He shits himself everywhere though.
He does. He's funny.
I'm not sure exactly how special of an occasion that was, but it was something that they got on tape, and that was on his episode.
They caught it on camera, like him running or him just sitting himself sitting there.
Oh no, dude, they got the sound. He was sitting in the chair like after he had eaten one of the gnarlier wings, and he was like, "Oh no!" And
no.
I got that shit on
camera.
I think I just shit myself. I just shit myself.
Well, Justin just found my shot glass, so I definitely just shit myself. Shat. It was more of a shat. It wasn't quite a full
shard.
Shard.
A shard.
Shat shard.
Yeah, I would classify it as a shard. Good shard.
Well, I don't think you guys have seen the Bruce banner in quite a while. We're on week 5 of flower here.
That's a cool rig.
Thank you, fam.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, that's nice, man. Look at that wicked thing. Does it got a pot leaf on it? Yes?
Oh, absolutely, brother. It's actually got 2. So we have a sativa leaf, kind of longer and lankier. Let me get that center there. And then on the other side here, we have an indica leaf, a little bit shorter and squatter. And yeah, this is one of my favorite rigs, brother. This is the piranha plant rig because I figure most people have played Mario Brothers, so they're going to understand where it comes from. We got a bullet bill coming around the corner. And so Brother Eagle and Brother Bingus will probably know me fairly well because I've been on Brother Eagle's channel and Brother Bingus hangs out with me all the time. But I actually collect glass as a hobby, guys. There's the bottom shelf right there.
Wow, that's a lot of nice stuff.
And then we have the top shelf up there.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, so I love glass, guys. I've been collecting since I was about 18 years old. I'm 33 now. And I love to share, you know, and I love to help educate people. And that's actually one of the main things that we do on my YouTube channel is we just talk about glass and help people kind of educate themselves on 420, 710 products. And yeah.
Take fat dabs, of course, too.
Yes. We take some shots, we take some fat dabs. And, you know, I've always been very glad or very humbled, I should say, to be part of the community because I've been able to find people like Brother Eagle and Brother Bingus who, you know, have been steady supporters of the channel, but also just really good people in general that really support the community. Brother Bingus is somebody that I've known for literally years, and he's a really good friend of mine, and he's somebody that, you know, I know that I can trust and count on as far as people that are here in the community. And as far as Brother Eagle, I was saying it earlier, this man goes live every single night. There are people even outside of the 42710 community that I do not see with Brother Eagle's dedication to what he does because I did kind of the same shit for a month. I told myself I was going to go live for 30 days straight, and I did that. And I thought of it as an accomplishment. This motherfucker does it every single night, no matter what. And he doesn't ask for anything. He doesn't say, hey, this is episode whatever, like give me credit. He's just here for the community. And that it continuously amazes me. And so, Brother Eagle, like, I don't want you to think that I'm blowing smoke up your ass, but I give you a lot of credit, man. And like, I think very, very highly of you because you do something in the community that a lot of people don't even have the ability or the fucking attention span to do. So like, cheers, brother.
Hey, you better start going every fucking night now, goddammit.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
He does.
Canna makes.
As far as I know, he does. Like I see him live pretty much every night. And you know what?
He's been a little busy lately.
If he takes a night off or 2 nights off, fucking give him a break.
No shit.
And like let him have it because
no shit. I was giving him a hard time. I was just giving him
this man live all the time. But yeah, nah, dude. Like hey, props, Brother Eagle. Like seriously, I have a lot of respect for what you do with your channel. And as far as your live stream goes, as somebody that does a live stream I try to do a live stream on a regular basis myself. What you do is very unique on YouTube as far as our community goes. And I appreciate having a place to go every single night. And I appreciate the fact that it's from somebody that is hella cool that I don't mind chilling with. So again, brother, thank you. Thank you.
Here.
Somebody's got to say it. Somebody's got to say thank you
to all you guys.
You've said it twice now.
Coming and giving me some validity to the dream I had when I started this thing. You know, I do keep on. I plan to keep this going and get back to some normalcy very, very soon. You know, I realized that earlier. I said this to my youngest daughter last year, just as we crossed over the 1 year episode. I told her, I says, you know, I think I thought my calling was somewhere else in the cannabis industry. And I said, I think nowadays I may have found my calling or my niche here. And I'm happy where I'm at doing this. And the last few years, it's, you know, it's what the kind words you guys say, means a lot. It really does. It makes me want to keep going and keep doing this. This is honestly, and again, as I was listening to Tim Blake, everybody, I started out with the dream of becoming a huge fucking mega grower. I haven't gave up that dream, you know, but I can see now as things have unfolded legally that, you know, the dream has changed. It isn't necessarily the one I had in the beginning. It's maybe tweaked, but it's still possible. But it's a little more disheartening, you know, hearing great people like Tim Blake talk about like the extinction and the price dropping and all that good shit. So I thinking, as I'm thinking, listening to him, I'm like basically hugging the idea of this, keeping my place in the cannabis industry, doing this, keeping it alive through doing this instead of the big dream that he's talking about, that, you know, people that have been doing it already for 20, 30 years on a larger scale having to give up their dream, you know. So I'm happy to be doing this.
If you can be a catalyst for one person, right, you are making a huge dent in what needs to happen. And you're a catalyst for probably literally thousands. Okay, so
definitely for me,
you know, so that feel good about that. But at the same time, I know you, and that very fact is what keeps you humble. See, and that's the way it should be, in my humble opinion. A lot of times people get caught up in the adoration disease, I call it, where all of a sudden they think they're somebody and they're just one of us, you know. And that's the beauty of being on the Eagle channel. I'll be straight up fucking honest with everybody.
The crazy thing that a lot of people fail to realize, Brother Bingus, is even if you're ahead, we'll say ahead of the community, you're still part of the community. And once people get enough traction, they tend to lose sight of that. And one thing that I've never seen Brother Eagle do is lose sight of that. He's always been part of the community. He's always reached out to other people that are part of the community as well and said, hey, I have a platform. Let me give you this platform so you could talk on it. Come join me for a night. So that's one thing that I love about Brother Eagle's channel is, you know, he's looking for the next person that's just trying to get out there and give them a platform, because he knows that people come to his channel. And it's another reason that I respect him a lot, because there's not a lot of times what you see, and not just in the social media community, but here in the stoner community, we would like to think that we're a bunch of patients looking out for each other. But at the end of the day, what it comes down to is dollars and cents. So most people don't really give a fuck unless they're making money. But Brother Eagle is somebody that reaches out to people. He doesn't ask for any donations or anything like that. It's literally about giving people a place to be like, hey, this is me. This is my channel. This is what I do. Come check it out and just hang out for a little bit. So Brother Eagle, like seriously, tons of respect. And yeah, I'm so glad that there's a place where, you know, we can go and do this.
Now, if that's not enough smoke blowing up your ass, I got another couple more lines that I could get.
No. No more, please.
Are you full yet,
You're
Eagle?
I'm not here very often, motherfuckers, so I get to blow as much smoke as I want.
That's right.
That's true.
You're gonna
That's
have to show up
true.
every
Hey,
day for the
Eagle,
next week now. Every
I
day.
just wanted to say
Every
I
day.
love that shirt.
Oh,
that is
yeah.
pretty cool.
Man, that
I love
shirt
that
is fucking
shirt.
fantastic.
That
I don't
is
know
cool.
if I
I
wrote.
love it. It's
I
so
don't know if I
simple.
wrote down on your
It's so beautiful, you know?
on your IG when you first posted, but that I'm getting a tattoo of that and the DNA helix into like connected
On your
and,
forehead?
no, on my forearm.
Oh,
And I'm getting like this across my face.
Huh.
But
That'd
yeah,
be expensive.
so I saw you do that and I was like, oh, that's fucking fantastic. I think that's killer.
So a funny, well, maybe a funny story is, today I picked up what they had ready of the hats I ordered to give away. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to give them away yet, but I do have them to give away. And as I pull up to McDonald's today, I'll show you the hats. Because I have right here.
You threw one through the drive-through at the woman.
No, I wanted to. If I would have had more, you know what I mean? I want what I had to make it to the community necessary before I run around just shoving them at strangers. But I was like this close. So I'm fresh. I just picked them up. I'm on my way home. I pull up to McDonald's and I make my order and I look up and the fucking car in front of me has the THC molecule on the back window. And I'm thinking to myself, I want to run up and throw hats in that car so fucking bad. You know, they're stoners, and it was almost meant to be. Here you go. Come on, come hang out. You know what I mean? If I had more, I most definitely would. But I do have a few versions. I do have pink for you guys.
They're winter hats, right? Are they winter hats? Beanies?
Yeah, cotton, double thickness cotton beanies, and a few versions. I don't know. I like the straight up green. So they made green with the red outline. They're embroidered. This isn't like, steam mat. They're embroidered. Then there's this one with it's like a silver lining around the weed nerd, and the molecule doesn't show up too well there. And then there's the straight up just green. I like just green myself.
Man, that's cool.
Did you design the logo? I mean, not.
I did.
Yeah.
I threw that together as much as throwing a couple things together. All right.
You could make a whole line out of it and do each molecule a different t-shirt, make it a collector series. Like you got the THC one there, and you can have like the CBD and CBG.
You kind of say that because when I designed it and then I took it to them, he didn't want it. He used what I gave him. So we sat together and we put this together.
They never do.
Everything that I like, every design, people are getting hit to taking or using shit. So everything, every molecule that I found was watermarked. You know what I mean? So in order to get rid of, obviously, the watermark, we had to buy a sheet with all the molecules on it. So what you're saying theoretically could be a possibility because I had to purchase that sheet with all of them on there.
I'm actually having my kid, he's 13, he's a little computer dork, and he makes all sorts of like little illustrations and stuff on his computer, like anime things and, like little 13-year-old kid stuff. He's really smart at it, and I'm trying to get him to make these NFTs of like my tattoo, where half of it would be the DNA molecule and then the other half would be connected to a molecule of a cannabinoid or a terpene or something like that. Just do little NFTs and sell them. I think that would be fucking a bling bong.
Taking off. I'm not stepping with you into the metaverse yet. I appreciate your intimate your will to jump ahead there. Tongue tied. Be ahead of the curve there. But I'm not. I'll be one of those. I'm dragging my feet to get into the metaverse myself.
I actually bought some Meta stock and some Roblox stock like 6 months ago. Well, not Meta stock 6 months ago, but Roblox stock 6 months ago.
Do you have any beachfront metaverse property?
No, probably. I don't. I do have some mana tokens though, but not nearly enough to buy any property. I'd love to. You know what would be also awesome is if you started a virtual like Eagle talking shit with Eagle Gardens in the metaverse. Boom. I mean, we're already kind of there.
Enticing, but I'm not jumping in.
Like the
hear
VR,
that, Brother Eagle, and the reason
VR,
why
we'd all be sitting with each other. Like
the reason why I second guess the metaverse thing is, first of all, we already have enough trouble communicating with each other in person. We don't need another reason to be out of touch with each other. You know, like we're already losing the capacity to have person-to-person conversations with each other, and that's an issue. Like seriously, we're doing great because we're here on, YouTube and we're on our webcams and stuff. But I wonder how many people would be comfortable doing the same meeting, like in person, doing a smoke sesh. Because that's the thing is like, I talk about this a lot on my own live streams. As much as I love the fact that we have the accessibility of the world when it comes to the internet, there's nothing that beats a smoke sesh where the people that you're interacting with are right there in the garage or in the room with you. So as much as this is a great middleman because we can't do it in person, it will never hold a candle to actually being able to give Brother Eagle a fucking hug and be like, dude, what's up? And fucking pack him a dab. Like it's never going to be the same. It's awesome to have the middleman to be able to bridge that gap of the space, but it's not the same.
But none of us would even know Eagle if this weren't here.
Absolutely.
Well, maybe Tim can tell us whether the teleporters are going to be available here in the near future, so we can just
factual.
Teleport
we'll
over.
Ask him that question.
I wonder how many of us could fit into the Eagle Garden. Just all at once go, hey, we're coming.
It depends if we're chopped up or not. Composted.
Hey, I think I got Cheddar's.
Or how many people go in one trip? Like, are you cool with your ass being pasted on your face? Because some stuff might get mixed up in the trip.
Well, with the metaverse in particular, I'm worried about, moreover, people losing themselves. People are quick to lose themselves in social media and the quick hike, the likes, and all that.
As it is already, brother.
As you step into the metaverse and you can become this whole complete different character, you can supersede all your flaws, all this other bullshit, totally be fucking somebody else.
Ready?
Do you know how many people want to do that? How many people in the world would like to do that and not live in their own bodies? Like, I mean, maybe we're all comfortable in our own bodies, but there are so many people that are like,
on the level, there's plenty of people that do that already, though, because we live in an era of filters and fucking CGI. And it's like, the crazy thing is, because so much interaction is over some kind of internet line and not actually in person, you don't really know if who you know is who you know, you know? Like,
well, you know, something I seen something on TV the other day where it actually had people that were not being their normal person. It was an avatar that was doing the singing and doing the shit, and everybody was voting on like she's got talent on an avatar, and it was like, are you shitting me? I couldn't even believe that.
That's where the world is headed, guys.
That's where it's been based for a long time. Faster
than it was headed when we were that age.
We're not on my channel, so I don't want to get into conspiracy theories too heavy. But you could
we've been pretty deep tonight. Go ahead.
Well,
yeah, we've done bounced around the theory.
And that's the thing. We're not trying to reignite any, because I watched a little bit of the stream, so we're not trying to reignite some shit. But what I will say is actual facts. You can go on to Google and just put in BBC perfect human being, and it will bring up either
a whole bunch of porn sites.
It will either bring up a picture or a video, but either way, it's highly disturbing because there's an idea that scientists have of what the perfect human being looks like. And they actually went to the trouble of spending millions of dollars of not just creating the concept, but then modeling it out and creating an actual 3D replica that you could look at. So you can actually see this thing if you type that into your YouTube search bar or Google search bar, whatever the fuck it is.
Why do you say thing?
You don't have to.
Because it's not human in any way, fam. The way that the people that run things envision future human beings is that we're not actually human. And if you look at this thing, literally all you have to do is type in BBC future human being. It looks like a fucking avatar. Like, it has crooked legs like a dog. It has fringed ears. It has a marsupial pouch, for God's sake. And this is what they're saying that the human of the future is going to look like. And this is not me on some conspiracy theory shit. This is the BBC and what they spent hundreds and thousands, possibly millions of dollars on. And they actually made a statue that they have that you could go and look at. Like, this is shit that's going on in our world right now. And
St. Bernard says, I'm banned on Facebook. Can I even get on the metaverse?
Right.
Start another one. How could you be banned if you just started a new
You'd be a villain.
You're not missing out. You're not missing out on anything, fam. You're good. I'm skipping the metaverse because here's the thing. I feel like that's a scam and a half, y'all, because their chart right now, real estate in the metaverse is at a premium. If you're going to get any kind of space in the metaverse, you have to pay so much fucking money. And let me tell you how much of a scam that is, because it's the motherfucking metaverse. They can create more space at any time. So like them telling you that there's only so much space is the dumbest fucking concept that they could ever pull on people that I could ever conceive of. And it's amazing to me that people are buying into this concept that I need to get in on this shit now because there's only so much that's going to be able to go around. And there's people that are spending hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of dollars to get space in the metaverse. Like, it actually fucking matters. And I feel sorry for those people. And like, that to me, I'm going to shut up because I've been talking for a little bit, but you know what? That shit is dumb. And I don't see if someone can explain how it's actually worth what is happening right now, then I'll shut up and I'll apologize for what I've said. But
it's worth it. It's worth it for the endorphin rushes that people are getting from the program that is designed to give them the endorphin rush that they're receiving.
That's all I can see, brother.
It is
super high from just being like
it is worth. It's just like art. It is worth the value that someone is willing to pay for it.
For real,
and you can't argue with that. That's like
same endorphin.
That's infallible.
Same endorphin rush.
At the same time, Cheddar Bob, what I will say is that there's also a level of the hype machine that goes into that. So as much as there is a level of you can't argue with how much someone's willing to pay for art, there's also a level of the community that's just a hype machine that wants to pay that much so that they can say, I have this from this person. And you know what? Fuck those people.
Yep.
They those are the worst fucking people. And as a collector
art
myself,
why is Basquiat so famous? You know, why is Warhol so famous? Why
did Picasso cut his ear off? Probably because of the craziness of the whole fucking mess. People are willing to pay for this shit.
I'm just trying to say,
I'm cutting my ear off.
As a collector myself,
the internet went down, everything's gone.
And I agree with that, Brother Eagle. I'm just saying, as a collector myself, I'm willing to spend money on stuff, and I understand that stuff costs money at a certain level, but there's also a level where it's like, what the fuck? Like, seriously,
you have a material item in your hand for that not necessarily is going to disappear or whatever. It's tangible. It's a physical object. Yeah.
And that's one thing, Brother Eagle. One thing I'm still trying to understand is the NFT game, dog. Like, I tell
you what, if I take up designing NFTs, what's the movie where the kid did fucking everything he draws has dicks in it? All my NFTs are gonna have dicks buried in it. So I can
somewhere.
Spend your money in real life.
You pull a Tyler Durden.
That was super bad. Yeah, where he's fucking
subliminal dicking in them NFTs.
The lunchbox full of dicks.
And I'm just to point that out to you at the wrong time and shit. That picture, that NFT you bought, look right there. It's got a fucking dick in it. Right.
How much did you pay for this NFT?
You'll never. Yeah,
I will PayPal you $100 right now just for the idea.
Out to you. Shit, it's yours, brother. Go ahead. It's funny though, isn't it? Though,
it is a good one.
Go ahead. That's funny.
No, but it's crazy where the culture is going and stuff like that. Because I noticed there was actually, as a glass collector, there's a guy named Pogo Glass that started making pieces with NFTs embedded in his glass. And what he was selling was the NFT. It wasn't even the glass. And it's like, dude, I don't even understand what you're doing. Like, what is happening right now? So there's a shift in the culture that I'm trying to get a hold of. But I'm going to be honest, there's some stuff that I just don't understand. And I hope that there's.
He was on the Adam Dunn show a month ago.
Look at the Amazon van that drives down your street if you want a little reference
right
there.
I was going to say, embedded it in a piece of glass so that you actually felt like you bought something, maybe. I don't know. Sounds like he didn't get the whole concept either. And he's like, well, I'll just put it in this bong, and then whoever pays overpriced for it will at least have something, right?
Well, and I tell you what is there's people that when I go out, because I have my own dab mat, there's only 50 of these that I made. People keep telling me you should make an NFT and sell that with the NFTs so that if people resell it, you get something off of that. And it's this weird concept and community that I'm still trying to understand, but it is outside of my grasp. And I will admit that at 33 years old, I feel like that's just
cynic.
It's a generation.
Do you think this is like when the internet came about, when .com came up?
I do, brother. People were like, "What the fuck is this?" There was actually news article.
How'd that work out?
This is only gonna last 6 months, and
how'd that work out?
Yeah, it became the most dominant thing in the world. And again, me saying that I don't understand it doesn't mean that it's not going to be successful. I'm just saying I don't understand what the fuck is going on.
Hey, I'm a dinosaur too. Don't worry.
How the NFT, and I'm willing, if anybody in the chat, anybody that's here on panel, if you guys are willing to explain how an NFT works, I am down to hear your case, but I don't fucking get it. And it, to me, it's
digital
just,
real estate.
To me, it's Bitcoin nonsense. That's what I file it under, is Bitcoin nonsense. And I'm trying really hard to learn the lingo and shit, but it's weird because
but your dismissal of it doesn't undo what it is doing and where it's progressing.
No, absolutely.
Your lack of knowledge and willing to learn about this stuff is like you were saying, the same thing people were saying about the internet back in the day. What are you talking about? That's never going to work. That's whatever.
What is that?
Where are we now?
What I'm really saying is I don't want to go up the learning curve that it's going to take for me to fucking understand this. I got too many other learning curves to go through.
It's already been around for more than 15 years in the full blockchain, and it's been working for that long, and nobody's even paid it no attention till now. So like, that's what really will probably
to answer Cheddar Bob, like, I'm a blue collar guy. I don't have $10,000 to dip into this whole fucking industry and just get into that stuff. So as much as I would love to invest in NFT and find out what it's about, that shit is fucking expensive. And even establishing a single NFT is not cheap. So if I wanted
$150,
let's say that
to mint an NFT is about $150.
And
you can buy NFTs for as little as $200.
And have it designed for you for a product to where that's your NFT, $200.
Making seeds.
I mean, it's what you want to charge for it. You know, it's like if you made a watercolor, if you did a watercolor painting, how much would you charge for your watercolor painting? Or if you had someone else paint the watercolor painting for you,
how much would you sell that for? Because you set the price. So you're saying that if I went to somebody and I asked them for an NFT, the most that they would charge is $200 to design that barcode?
No, that's not what I said. I said you can buy NFTs for $200, and for someone to mint an NFT is right around $150. Now, if you are going to pay someone to design an NFT for you, that's on your own. You know, you could learn how to do that and yourself and do that on your computer for free and mint it for the $150.
What I would ask you is, what's the difference between, because I am genuinely curious about this, so I'm glad that you know so much. What's the difference between having one design and just buying? So let's say that I go with your estimation of around $200. What's the difference between buying that NFT at $200 and then having one specifically designed? Is there a difference at all, or should I just go?
Well, it would be because first you're buying someone else's NFT that they designed, that they made.
Okay.
So that's the difference.
Gotcha. So then instead of having one that they already have made, I would be asking them to make another one, which would probably be more money. Or rather a different commission price than what a normal one would be, because I'm asking them for a special one.
Well, here's the thing. They're all special. And if you're looking to have someone create an NFT for you to sell, that is going to probably cost you more because you're asking them to design artwork for you, you know, so they're going to charge you whatever they charge for artwork. But, you know, after you buy that from them, you own that. You will still have to mint that on a Coinbase app or one of the non-fungible token apps as a digital blockchain registered piece of non-fungible token art, basically digital art, if in layman's terms. So you own that one piece of digital art and you're putting it up for sale. It might be worth $200 million next week. You know, if it catches fire and people like it. It might sit there for $200 for 10 years. You know, that's the chance you're taking. It's
just
all chance.
Depends on the market. Absolutely.
It does. It depends how you get your name out there. You know, I mean, there's
digital real estate depends on the market.
Yeah,
location,
the real estate
location.
You got it, brother Johnny.
I'm not really sure how they're playing that real estate thing, but I mean, they're selling it, so it's working.
Well, I think Mike Tyson has got a place in there, doesn't he?
I imagine the real estate works on the hype train. You know, the more followers, the more subscribers you got, the more success your NFT is going to have. So it's just the more notoriety that you have to what it is that you're doing. And as far as like what I noticed, there was one glass artist, Pogo Glass, that started embedding NFTs literally into his pieces. He's the first artist that I noticed started doing it, but I'm sure that there's going to be more to follow because.
Yeah, he looks like Skrillex from when in Zoolander when he was the DJ. He looks like DJ Skrillex.
Honestly, fam, it seems like it's going to be the new way to make money. And like the crazy thing is that people are telling him like well, actually, I want to say they've been doing it for at least a year now. They've been telling him that he's crazy and that he's wasting his time doing NFTs on his glass, but he continues to make money and be successful. So I definitely see it being a new level to business that we should take more seriously. And I plan on learning more about it. But yeah, it was a foreign concept to me. It's still a little foreign, so I plan on looking more into it. But yeah, NFTs, crazy stuff.
So cheers, SoCal. Welcome in.
Yes.
To the show.
Welcome in, SoCal.
How you doing?
Hey, I just came by to stop by for a minute to. I wanted to tell everybody, go fuck yourself.
I knew that was coming. Well, fuck you too.
Wait, did he say that in bounce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was classic. If that ain't SoCal, that's just it.
Good.
That's how you join it. That's how you join the stream right there.
Have to update the description. SoCal stops and just fucking tell him where to fuck off.
He's gonna come back and say something else later. Watch. He'll say one more smart ass fucker later. He just doesn't have time right now. Right? He's doing something that he's got to be. Otherwise, he'd be fucking fucker in all of us.
Yeah.
Wonder which ones these are. One of these are the Bingus, the key lime gas, and the other one I don't know, but I think these are the key lime gas. Is that what it's called?
Oh, little babies. I can see them.
Yeah, it's hard to get it in focus. There they go. Yeah.
I just popped some Royal Chem and some Lemon Dog up at the larger grow.
And that one was random in the big pot, so I put it random in this little pot. It was random in my big grow room somehow. They don't even got buds on them. They're still vegging. What the fuck? I don't know. There's a gnat planter. There's no buds on there, so I'm like, what the fuck's happening? The seed popped out somewhere. Oh, there it is. My spider came out. One of them.
What is that?
The black and red spider.
Little
Not a black widow.
Damn bitches.
Yeah.
Them bitches over there, bro.
Well, that's a regular black widow cross hybrid.
What are you breeding them?
I was gonna say, damn dog, are you fucking breeding fucking weed and spiders? What's going on over there?
Yeah, I make my own spiders on accident by not killing them. So then the black widows and the black and red spiders. Black and reds are from Australia, and they make crazy. Like the stripes down the stripes down the other spiders are badass. Like it makes me so. Oh, look at these hunting.
It'd be a fucking splat on the table. Fuck that shit.
That'd be a different splat right there.
We don't need Australian
I'd be like a fucking
spiders.
elephant in a fucking antique fucking place. Ah,
Isn't that where the
fucking off me?
Isn't that where the arachnophobia spiders came from?
That's
South America.
They have the deadliest spiders in the world from all over there. Like it's fucking the funnel web
Is
spiders.
that tarantula or wolf spider?
That's a tarantula.
Oh god.
Okay. Yeah, when I lived in Chino, or
I was walking across my bedroom, like literally walking in my bed.
Eagle, do you have anything poisonous in Michigan? I mean, animal-wise?
I think so.
Animal ones.
We've got some pretty good spiders that leave some pretty big fucking bites, man. I'm not sure what they are. I know my daughter's been bitten a couple of times. But we got some like almost like wolf spiders. But man, they leave a fucking welt. And then there's another spider. Again, I don't know what the fuck it is, but I can tell you this. The bite off it is fucking terrible. It swells up, and then you can see like a white, like it's almost like a zit. Oh, yeah. But the area around it gets like super, super fucking dry. Yeah. And if you like try to squeeze it thinking it's like a zit, that fucking it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Is it a brown recluse?
You can do with it is
it's like
it sounds like a brown recluse or a golden recluse.
They do
the only thing you can do with that bite's leave it the fuck alone.
Yeah.
The more you fuck with it, the worse it gets.
They turn gangrene. All spider bites turn gangrene. Every last.
We don't have anything poisonous in Maine, which is nice.
Yeah.
So I still will push a little girl towards a snake and run away, but
really.
Poisonous stuff has been moved by people.
Legit, I've done it.
So people that live somewhere. I moved over here. I brought hella spiders with me because first there was like no spiders, scorpions. Now the spiders taken over. There's no scorpions barely, but yeah. See, like they move with people, so like I don't know. Some jackass has got to have like a pet, something bad, and they moved somewhere out there.
You're telling me somebody moved in over there, basically looked around and was like, I gotta go to the spider store. Came back. I'll take 2 of those, 1 of those, 10 of those. Come on.
I didn't bring them on. I packed my boxes and they traveled in my boxes with me. When I opened the boxes, like 3 spiders jumped out. I was like, motherfucker. And those were my big wolf spiders. But I didn't bring all the rest of these crazy ass bugs. They came with like whatever my sister shipped to me and my mom shipped over.
When they jumped out of the suitcase.
Hey, those are my friends. Like, those are the last ones that tried to kill me every night at the other place. So that was a problem. They would run over me when I was sleeping and feel them like motherfucker, get off. Like, like a little girl, like in the corner, like literally just like that. Like I got the creeps right now, feeling it.
True fact. While asleep, a human eats between 7 and 11 spiders a year.
Not me. I ate about 50 or 60 in the night.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
More. I get my protein when I sleep. I don't even got to eat breakfast. I'm like fucking full when I wake up. I'm like, fuck, man, another one? I'm not even joking.
Johnny's muted.
It's not about you knowing, green fingers, that you're eating a spider. They just crawl in your mouth and you eat them.
Oh, no. I don't eat them on purpose.
Oh,
I eat
yeah.
the crickets on purpose. The crickets, I'm like, those are mine. Shut up, stop squeaking.
What do you like better, crickets or spiders?
He's got a little nacho cheese beside his bed. He's just like, I got you.
I keep a little ranch next to my bed, yeah.
Like shrimp or
ranch.
Yeah, they taste like shrimp, the scorpions. The spiders taste like crabs. So a little different. Little different taste. There's one sweeter. The shrimp are way sweeter when they're uncooked. When they're cooked, they're not that sweet.
I know when I was a little boy playing hide and seek, I was in Grants Pass, Oregon, and I was hiding from a bunch of kids, my brother and a bunch of. I went off into this little field, and it wasn't that tall, so I had to lay down to hide. So I was laying on my back, and I'm breathing hard because I ran over there to get there, right? So I'm laying there, and next thing you know, a spider falls into my mouth, and I chomp down on it, Nate. It was just gross. I almost threw up. I got tagged. I lost.
I almost threw up right now.
I was an instant target because I got up and started screaming and yelling. And
dude, after the first
saw that whole thing.
2.5, you'd be like, oh,
no, it wasn't even about the 2.5. The first chomp down, it just went splatter factor.
I can picture little Johnny Caniseed in my head right now going through that whole moment. Oh my God.
It was gross. Let me tell you what. Yeah. Spider guts, they're not the greatest. But I can say I've eaten a bug.
I saw the whole damn thing like he said. Just like you said, he said, like, I just saw you. It was gross.
Yeah. It's, just the thought of it,
I just remote viewed that.
Yeah. You made it both remote view your shit, dude. I'm traumatized now. Now I don't like spiders no more.
Tim Blake has me rolling, bro. I'm like fucking astro projecting and remote viewing.
I love that show, Eagle. That was great. I mean, he was just so he was like a ping pong. He was in so many different directions of the room. I don't think he missed a corner.
You forgot a question though. Boxers or briefs?
Oh shit! Come on
now. I was gonna say that right now. Which one am I wearing? Astral project me the answer. You don't gotta say it out loud.
I think you're wearing bikinis.
God damn it! You got it right. Seriously. Want to see?
There are some folks, fam, that are just repositories of knowledge that are just waiting for somebody to ask them, "Hey, what do you think about?" And just
and then they just throw up on them. Yeah.
And you get a fucking stream out of it.
That's always fun. Those are always enjoyable conversations.
It's an exorcist kind of conversation.
Next time, green fingers, if you want to test my ability for that, we're not going to test it out on your junk. If I'm going to be able to have talents like that, I'm not going to waste it on if you've got underwear on or not.
That's right. That's right.
He got it right though. He did get Cheddar Bomb got it right. He got the answer correct. I was like, "How did you get it right, Cheddar? You got cameras in here?"
Was it Spider-Man underwear?
It was a couple months ago. We were talking about underwear, and you were saying that you didn't wear any, and I have a good memory.
Damn, I'm not supposed to reveal that to everybody.
Magic, buddy.
Did. You divulged that to the unexplained nerd world.
I'll start wearing a thong from now on.
There you go. All right, now let's get off this subject.
Yes, sir.
Well, then think of a topic.
Well, yeah, you got to change it, man.
What do we got, brother Johnny?
You got to pick something, Johnny.
You can't say change the topic because I'm going to keep on with the same topic.
You have to bring a topic.
Okay.
Hey, did anyone else shit themselves with the Raiders and the Raiders game the other day?
No, I believe that was going to happen because Be Real said he was going to make that happen on accident. Because he flipped the fucking shit after Madden died, like the curse has been lifted. I believe that shit. I don't know. After Madden died, like the curse has been lifted. I don't know.
You think so?
Yeah, I think they're gonna take everything from now on. Like the next 80 years is gonna be fucking Raiders. We're gonna be like, what the fuck is happening?
Didn't the Raiders win in the 90s?
Yeah, so much. Like all the early 80s, 70s, and all that shit. Like they were hard. But they weren't the best that they could have been.
They were pretty badass back in those days.
Didn't they win with Hostetler or someone like that in the 2000s? They've won in the last 25 years.
Yeah, but they weren't winning like they were the first. After I don't know.
Well, they only won like four championships under Madden, 3 or 4.
Now
he never had a losing season with the Raiders, but he only won, I think, 3, maybe 3. I was named after 78 Raiders. So
For the Greenfingers, if you don't mind my asking, are you in California?
Nope. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm right down. I'm right next to this place in Mexico.
I got you. How do you feel about their move from California to Nevada?
Heartbroken. I have to like the Rams now, bro. Like I have to go with the Rams because they're the only team left. But I don't go with teams that leave. I'm not a hood hopper. Like
That's what I was gonna say. Like I was really surprised that they went to a different state, but okay, like
right?
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah, they're in my town now.
Las Vegas.
I tell you what, that's another thing.
Vegas
Mr. Blake was listing off a bunch of good reasons to come to Vegas. I was like, every time you say they've got psychedelic hotels and this and that in Vegas, I'm like, every time he said Vegas, I thought, Johnny.
Hey,
we've got to go visit Johnny.
You know what I just heard? I just heard that they're actually getting ready to open up smoke lounges.
Oh, consumption lounges, yeah.
Yes.
Full consumption lounges. Like they did that over here.
Full-on consumption bar lounge.
Yeah, where I live in Casino City, they got them. Well, I don't live there no more. That's why I said the name. In Cat City, they have them all over.
And you know what? That's a ticket right there. Las Vegas is, it's the place to do this kind of shit. Already right now, you walk down the strip, you're going to get contact high.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely the place for a bar, brother, for a smoke bar, something like that. But yeah, that would do very, very well down there. Absolutely.
I could guarantee if you come visit me, you're going to get a contact high.
It's not necessarily
what's your address? I'll be on my way right now. What's your address? I'm on my way.
I'm in Vegas.
Anytime
Let me know when you get
to a city that's having like a smoking festival, if I can smell like the city or the gathering on the highway, I'm cheesing before I get off. I'm like, I can't wait to get there.
Right next to the Coachella Fest. It's like you could smell all the
sounds more appealing, Johnny.
It's pretty beautiful.
I know it's. I was doing the Cheshire Cat smile, man, when he was doing that shit. Man, I was smiling big,
cheesing,
big time.
That's good shit when you smell something that instead of the shit or fast food. When you go outside and smell fast food all the time, it pisses me off. When I go outside and smell weed, I'm happy that my neighbors are smoking. I'm like, oh fuck yeah!
Holy shit, Johnny!
What?
If you don't dress up as the Cheshire Cat for next Halloween for the show, I am going to be so disappointed because you have the nicest giant smile like a Cheshire Cat.
I just don't participate.
I will be so disappointed in you if you do not dress up like the Cheshire Cat next Halloween. Yeah, write it on your calendar right now.
Probably won't.
Write it down.
It probably won't.
I'm gonna send you a costume.
Send you the costume. Yeah, I was gonna say we could all send them different parts.
Oh my god! And you just sit there in your chair all night, and you can just big smile, and then sometimes you can just like duck out, and then like pop back up, or like come off half the screen with just your head, like the Cheshire Cat did.
Yeah,
I get it all worked out. I get it all worked out for you, man.
Red pills. Red Pill's fucking pimp suit's gonna be hard to beat.
That's fact.
Where is the old Red Pill?
That's what I've been saying.
I sent him a text today. I forgot I had his phone number. I sent him a fucking text, and I shit you not, he can confirm this when you see it. Text just says, "This is Eagle. You've been missed, fucker." That was the whole text.
We miss you, Red Pill. Get over here.
You SoCal'd him.
Totally did.
Yeah, that was.
I've always been like that, man. I don't know if I but fuckers. Unfortunately, I refer to a lot of people I love as fuckers. So it's, I don't know.
It's a beautiful noun. It's a great noun
Go
change.
It's a term of endearment, is what I always tell people. It's just a term of endearment. We lost Dead Cynic. Hopefully, cheers, brother. I don't know why he signed out.
He was smiling when he bounced out. It looked like he might have just hit the wrong button or something.
He was gonna probably press.
You're fuckers. You called me a fucker. I'm out of here.
So many drinks after, he's like, "Oh,
why are you looking right at me, Eagle? You're looking right at me,
right?
Said nice shit."
Oh shit! Like, oh, confrontation. I'm not good at that when I'm drunk. Boom, and just
cheers, Dead Cynic. Come back.
Probably went to
Smiley. I don't think we've gotten 2 words out of you all night, right?
Let's all mute and let him talk.
Say something smart.
Shit, everybody's gonna be quiet. Everybody's like, "Whoa!"
All right, Smiley, you're on the stage.
A fail hush. I just been sitting here rolling, man, talking in chat.
I saw that. You're rolling a bunch of joints. What are you rolling?
I'm rolling some platinum cake. You want to see it now? I can dig one out.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Platinum cake.
More than want to see.
Let's see some of your own grown, man. That badass weed.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We need these cups to start opening.
Let me dig through my turkey bag here. Hold on just a second, guys. Hey, hold on.
Oh, here's a little pretty one.
This is pretty
beautiful. Look nice and dense.
Nice, Smiley.
What's
she smell like, man?
Are you hand trimming that all, or is that going through a machine, or?
It goes through the trim bin or bag.
Yep.
Trim bag.
Yeah, the trim bag, like you showed it the other night.
Shaky,
right?
shaky.
So you figured out a good moisture, dryness.
Yeah, and that's really key to it.
Yeah,
and the shake, right? How hard you shake it,
right?
Yeah.
Because those look really nice. I've seen some come out of there that are just fucking destroyed because they're too dry.
To be fair, this is a really easy nug to trim too, though. So to be really fair, it's got a low leaf ratio on it anyway. Yeah. So it's not. I mean, honestly, if it was hand trimmed, it's a lot prettier to leave like the curly leaves. You know what I'm saying? The leaves will curl up around there. This is one that really looks pretty that way because they're super frosty too. So, but I don't know, man. I tried it that way the last time I had a round of this, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna make it all pretty. I'll sit here and hand trim this shit, and
2 ounces later, fuck this.
Nobody gave a fuck, dude. Nobody really gave a fuck at all. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? So like, why spend the extra time? You know, so like, and I hate to sound like a dick, but like,
no,
that's you're 100% right.
Hash run's really good. I don't know.
Yeah, you're sounding like every real grower because that shit's bonk when somebody says, "Oh, that looks okay," and it's like, what the fuck? Spent hours on that shit. Okay is not what I wanted to hear. It's like.
But, you know, there's such a wide range of what people are looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, like, if all you've seen is Instagram weed, probably that's the nug you're looking for. And that's why I do it that way, because that's the nug people are looking for. I mean,
subjective.
And and what I personally want is not exactly what's going to be popular out there. So that's the dichotomy or balance that you got to have there. Like, you know, yeah, you want to do new, you know, you want to find new cuts and new shit, right? So you got to run new shit. However you want to say that now. I don't know if pheno hunting is allowed anymore to say, but fuck off. Anyway,
I think all that technical
pheno hunt a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? You got 5 fucking girls. Well, one of them might be good and be a keeper, but the other 4, fuck, man, maybe nobody wants that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like now it's like, especially like what Tim Blake was saying, like that's exactly what I'm seeing in the market. It's got to be fucking AAA bud, exactly what they're looking for, and you're willing to fold on your price for it, and it'll go
for $100 an ounce.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah,
and it's like the people that know what quality good cannabis looks like and should, you know, they don't want to pay for it. They don't want to pay for the craftsmanship and the time and the energy and the effort. and the love that goes into producing that kind of product, you know? And that's why so many people say, fuck doing this, fuck doing it for the quality. People don't want quality. They want quantity. They want bag appeal. So let's fucking give it to them.
Well, it's honestly, that's the quality they think is quality. Like, that's what they want.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah.
It is. But, you know, like, I think personally, I like leaving a little leaf on there. And yeah, I mean, I like it a lot different, but I don't know. I can do it in a third of the time. So
that's right.
We can change the world, Smiley.
That's right.
We can change the world.
Yeah,
no, we can't. Yes, we
can.
can.
What I smoke, as long as it's got some THC and some other cannabinoids in there that work for me. This is what I'm smoking right now, and I don't give a fuck. It looks ugly as fuck, and it still smells fucking better than every other weed I've grown ever. So
you should probably take the flowers off the stem.
No, I smoked the whole bush.
Yeah, you just light it on fire, and you're like,
right up the backside. Do the rest.
Just sit there in the room. Yeah, sit there and just fill the room with it.
Do smoke signals inside the house and turn it into a what do you?
What is it? Smoke. What is it? The smoke tank. What the hell am I trying to think of?
Smoke signals.
Yeah, but the inside of the gel they have the fucking
TP.
Yeah,
that's for your bunghole.
What do you guys think about what he was saying about the California market? Is that because the laws change, or is that something that you think would be there? Something that might happen like in Oklahoma or Michigan or whatever. I suppose in Michigan is kind of whatever
already
right now, but
it's gonna happen everywhere.
Like Oklahoma is like you know what I mean? Like that's the place everybody was moving, right? Like they were fucking the cheapest license, and you could have unlimited and shit.
They're just chasing their tails. Every state that starts is pretty much going to start out that way, and then they're going to figure out, oh, we can make so much more money if we switch it and do it this way. And
well, I think it's going to be figure it out.
Next thing you know, that tail's got a scorpion stinger on it.
But I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of acreages that went up and started growing unlimited plant counts out in Oklahoma. That's all I'm saying. So, like, when he was talking about California, is definitely going to be.
That's the only thing that's going to save us is getting weed from somewhere else, because our shit, for us to produce anything, it costs way too much to produce something that's not worth selling.
Well, I'm just saying the market's flooded out there. It's flooded in Oklahoma too, I would imagine.
Flooded everywhere, but like, yeah, getting some different, like we can't have the certain lights up anymore. Like we're getting told to use certain lights or else, like fucking. So yeah, if you don't switch our shit out here, then we can't even grow at all. Like the legal market, but I don't care about the legal market. It's just like, but that's going to cost. The price is going to go higher, like because electricity costs so much, and everything's for the farmer. You get nothing, but the middleman. Once you get to the shop, you got to pay a fucking arm and a leg. Like for an eighth, you're paying $60. So it's like if I get this shit, it's $30, but this shit don't get me as high as fucking the stuff that I don't even want to show because they're so fucking. I'll show this one. Wonder Bread. That's a great example. High grade shit, but it costs $60 a fucking eighth. Still, $60 an eighth. $60 an eighth is what I got in 1999. Like regularly, $60 an eighth with regular street prices, and it's still the same goddamn street prices in the goddamn shop. What the fuck is up with that? Don't make no sense. But a farmer can't. A farmer can't get nothing. A farmer is dead broke right now. Every farmer out there can't make shit. So
that's a sad fact over there in California. I mean, it's just
unless you're big market, like if you're a big boy, like you got all that acreage, you're good. But if you're a 5 acre fucking farm, you're not doing shit. You're not pulling numbers. You're not pulling that kind of fucking number. Not at all. No matter how good you can grow.
That makes me sad to hear that all the farmers are suffering out there right now. They're going to just be fucking annihilated.
The mom popping us out. Like everybody that, like their last dollar, they're trying to stay afloat. And then like next year, they're going to have to sell their fucking license to somebody else because they can't hold it. And so if you can't hold it, to sell your license to somebody else. So you kind of get grandfathered in every year. They have that same little system where like you can jump in if they're going to jump out. You're just taking their license over, and you have to do the same farm acreage and all that shit at your property. Then you got to change it over for another couple $1,000s. It's all money grab. It's like monopoly money grab style, but like not monopoly. So it's legal. It's the legal loopholes that they want you to jump through.
Wow.
Never gonna work.
A real life bait and switch.
Yeah.
That's sad.
It
It really is.
change the subject, guys. I'm more sad now than about that than about some sad shit we were talking about.
So Smiley,
Smiley, you're the subject.
I'm just messing with you, man.
You're good on that subject, man.
Take us out of this hole, man.
What are we drinking
Rolling
today,
joints,
Smiley?
man. Whatever.
What are you drinking?
Still?
Actually,
I'm drinking apple cider.
Strawberry ale.
Oh, I'm having apple cider. I just can't reach it right now. Way over there. I'm like, fuck. If I could reach it, I could grab mute myself and go get my apple cider.
Well, I could take you guys on a little tour of my my bedroom over
So
there.
what did we decide about the Oklahoma thing? You think it isn't going to be that way because of the taxes, or so the California thing was because of taxes, or the way they got to go about selling it?
I don't know. If they don't keep medical around at all, then yeah. But if they keep medical around with that 13% tax cut write-off shit, where you don't have to pay the taxes, then it's good. Like, you keep your medical card and you get to not pay taxes. You're fine. I'm fine with that, but I can't afford to get the card. Once I get my card again, I can get my tax-free weed, and then it's fine. Like, I think it's okay in that situation, but everybody else was fucked.
I think it should be like I told Tim earlier when he was talking about the California legislation. He was saying $100, $150 a pound. You're only getting 300 for the pounds. Basically, you're losing half of your profit right off the bat to taxes. That's insane. You know,
That is totally insane.
It should be
really
out of this hole, man.
percentage versus a set rate.
Buddhaboy. I'm drinking apple cider.
Hold on here. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I'm having apple cider. I just can't.
Missed you, brother. Missed you, brother.
Oh,
How you been?
Guys, you've heard of the hollow earth theory? There's like at the poles, there may in fact be a hollow earth. Well,
yes.
You came back from it.
Oh, I think hold on here.
You're good.
Okay, I had other audio in my headphones. I'm so sorry. I'm just not quite got this thing dialed in right now. But I was going to say the hollow earth theory. I've been spelunkering in the Arctic, trying to find little escape routes to paradise.
Did you find it?
I did, in fact. So we're rest assured we're good. And
awesome.
I stashed some seeds down there already and got some hydroponic thing going naturally with some geopower.
I'll take a ticket.
Power. Anyway, it's good to see you all. Respect, Eagle.
Next trip, I'll take a ticket.
Wait, were you in the Arctic or the Antarctic?
Well, here's the deal. You fly in one
connected.
end and you come out the other.
You go off the other. For some reason, I really believe you.
Fall out the other side.
I really.
You heard of Robert Byrd, Admiral Byrd, of course you have. He's a hero. Well, he disappeared into the Arctic, and I suppose that's what they assume he was exploring was routes, And if there was anybody, who had the fortitude to do it, I'm sure he was like a Han Solo. So, he went for it. Anyway, respect to chat, respect to everybody in the new year and the holiday, and anybody who's, had some trying times, I suppose we all have in the last couple of months. But here's the deal. Hit the reset and start again.
Amen.
That's all we can do. So bless up and Smiley. I listened a little bit when I had the time to do it, but basically I've been focusing on my own task and recentering myself because it's like this. There's actually a lot of stress in the world that we import. It's not like we even manufacture it. And it's like this. Sometimes you just got to disengage and say, hey, I'm sovereign. I've got a garden to garden. I've got seeds to plant, and, if you can live with the contentness of your own self, then you can actually appreciate and tolerate others in a way that I think is like, here's the deal. I'm really actually very glad to see each of you. So anyway, respect.
Glad to see you as well. I was actually just watching a thing yesterday on the Alaskan triangle there, basically comparing it to the Bermuda Triangle. And was hoping he wasn't lost in it, but you show up talking about the flat Earth or the hollow Earth there. So I wasn't far off in my thought, I guess.
Eagle? I thought it was like straight across the planet from Bermuda Triangle, or like directly straight through, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There was like another triangle.
I think you're right, though.
Like in Japan or something.
You're right. There's an entrance on every opposite side of the Earth, so you're correct on that.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, I think I've heard of the Alaskan Triangle. Actually, it's a phenomenon, or urban legend, so to speak. But here's the truth: Alaska has the highest amount of small aircraft per capita owned, because people use them to get into the outback, so to speak, and they have a tradition of using them. But because of the distances and things like that, it's not uncommon to have accidents. So,
Buddhaboy, that special said 1 in 4 people disappeared in Alaska. 1 in 4 fucking people. That good odds, brother.
I'm not sure as to the accuracy of that number, but between 4 and 400, no, it's like this respect. It's like if your car breaks down in Michigan in a snowstorm and you have to hoof it, for 3 hours, through the dark, you better keep moving, right? I'm just saying there's certain things that you just got to observe, and one of them is the laws of nature, and fuck the laws of man.
We have far less things that'll kill us in Michigan than you guys do in Alaska, though.
Right? Yeah, that's.
And we don't have wolves, and we don't have grizzly bear. We don't have.
You don't have wolves.
You don't have bears?
So, I guess we do have some, but not like timber wolves.
We have wolves out here. We have the gray or the red wolves.
You're too far. Yeah, you're too far north to not have wolves.
Yeah,
we do, I think, up in the northern areas, but not like timber wolves. Not like they have.
You definitely have bears in Michigan.
Yeah, little black bears. Those are deadly as fuck. The grizzly bears are just almost
appealing.
Guys,
appealing though. I was like 1 in 4 odds. Nobody will find me. That's pretty good odds. Heck,
we don't got odds like that. I didn't read a sign when I went to a state park in Michigan. I didn't read a sign about bears eating you and then fighting back. So,
well, you haven't been to the right parts of Michigan.
I guess not.
I think that Michigan is rugged, dude. I'm an Alaskan, but you put me like on the Great Lakes or something like that, and I would be lost and have nothing but fear and respect, because it's like this. I know that those they're just natural phenomena and are bigger than us. And it's like this, of course, we're going to have a good time, maybe figure it out. But it's like this, I don't want to drown. But I wanted to say one thing. Let's see if we can't get Red Pill back on. I know he hasn't been in a while. I subscribed to him online and he subscribed right back. So, we've got a rapport going. So I'd like to see him again.
It looks like now that we've got you in here, it's going to be an even flow for him to obviously just show up next.
Yeah, all the old heads are showing up.
Welcome in, Smot Poker.
Yeah, Smot Poker. You're rolling a doobie.
Hey, here's everybody. Good morning, everybody. My goodness. Oh, hey, Smot Poker, you're gonna love that photon tech. Right there, bub. I got mine going. Same one.
Yeah, I've got one grow under it already. It worked out really well for us.
I use the 600 at the larger grow. Plants just thrive.
I bought some seeds recently, and of course, like everybody, I have seeds in the seedling stage. I think that including like, you know, small plants, I have I think I got 20, you know, so it's like that's 20 fresh seeds, you know, in different stages, but it's like that's going to be fun, right? Revisiting some old ones and got some new ones.
Yes.
And then what did you pop? What did you pop?
Well, I got something called Sawa Sherb, which is Karma Genetics Sour Diesel crossed with the Sherb, one of the really awesome cuts of the gelato 40 something 33 with Sunset. Anyway, Tangyland, Sage and Sour, one called Acid Dog from Karma Genetics, which is what is it? The Star Dog crossed with I believe it's Biker Kush. No.
Was your Sage and Sour? Yeah, is your Sage and Sour from Sage Master from Dunn, or?
You got it. Yeah. You got it. And I got a whole bunch more here too, guys, including some new ones from THCs. One that I'm going to call Coconut Kush, but I think it's Coconut Macaroon, and one called Strawberry Glue Cake. And both of those were the type of ones that I would resist because of the naming of them. So when I was younger, I would not like do the wedding cake or the Girl Scout cookies or this or that because I thought they were very wimpy names, you know, because I'm into like White Widow and AK-47 and, you know, Chem Dog. So I'm just saying, I'm just ranting, guys.
You'd
got a bunch of new
like wedding
We
cake.
love it.
Rant away, man. We've missed you. Keep talking so we remember your voice.
It's a resonance we enjoy.
We're having a good time. So
happy 420.
What up?
Whoa,
Hey,
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I am Groot.
Oh, Sour Tangy.
I just got done taking my hit. So
some of the plant that I bred this year called Strawberry Banger. So we'll see how that comes out. I'm just ranting, guys. I just had to get that list. 420, fucking A.
Cheers.
Yeah.
My daughter got me a bong for Christmas. I think that one Christmas ago, she got me another bong, and I still have it intact, and it's beautiful, but she got me another hand-blown vase type of thing that I really do appreciate because it has a good draw.
Awesome.
Hey, Dow.
Sound like ow.
Dow.
You know, in China, I'm half Chinese, you know. I smoke so much, I'm Chinese. They pronounce that Tao, like the Tao. It's actually Dao, the Tao De Ching.
Yeah.
It's like
so I guess I really schooled you there, Smiley.
The Tao of Poo.
There you go.
If you ever read that book in elementary school.
Yes. You got the right idea.
I'm glad you made it back from the center of the earth, Buddha. Good to see you.
Well, I swear I thought I saw you down there picking some mushrooms.
Oh, shit. He was chasing after the reindeer. He was trying to drink their piss. He was trying to drink their piss.
People. Yeah.
He ran away with Santa's daughter.
Buddhaboy, is that something you can find up there, the Amanita muscaria?
Oh yeah, all over my hillside. And I actually took some pictures this fall of little chunks of raven beaks had been eating the damn mushrooms. So there's little triangular little pecks out of it in a really bizarre fashion. And they damn well eat them. So we have crazy ravens who are very smart. The Athabascan Indians are the locals. They refer to the raven as he's the creator. And so he's like a godlike figure to them. But I think that, and they're lunatics. They like our garbage and shit, you know what I mean? So if they can get into my garbage, they come and get it, you know, and things like that. So they're very wise, though, and they're definitely sentient creatures. If you've ever encountered ravens, they're to be respected.
Oh yeah, dude, you disrespect them, they remember that shit, and they'll fucking dive bomb you and shit. They're
shit all over your car.
Yeah, like they're smart. They remember that shit. You don't want
It's bad juju. You know, you don't fuck with the ravens, so you let them eat whatever scraps they can get, and secondarily, they can eat the amanita mushrooms, which are about 400 meters from your house.
I don't know how real it was, but I saw a little TikTok thing of a guy, and it said he trained his bird to go out into town. It was like a raven or magpie or something like that. It wasn't a raven, but it was some kind of bird similar. But he had trained it to go out
Bring it back money.
Fucking find money, dude. This bird was flying in the window with fucking dollar bills.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's
Bill put it in the drawer. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like, I don't know how real that was, but it's still, the dude had fucking bird fly in his window with a dollar bill in his beak.
And
I think magpies are the most intelligent birds of the avian family. I think magpies, crows, ravens, they're like the most intellectual.
Birds are cool. They're smart. Like, I never realized how long they live either. Like, people that own like macaws and parrots and shit, them things live longer than you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You got to put them in your will and shit. Like,
who's whacking off camera? Anyone else hear that?
Sorry.
That
was me.
Yeah.
I already hear it too. But they got to really
Smiley, knock it off.
All I could hear was.
I've been watching old Girls Gone Wild videos.
I had a spider on there. I had to whack it off.
I saw.
Oh shit!
I saw Buddhaboy jumped in for the first time in a long time, and I got kind of excited. Sorry.
Hey, SoCal.
Was it you?
Yeah.
It was SoCal whacking.
Love you guys.
That's why he's got the green screen up.
Yeah.
He's
gonna message you, SoCal. SoCal.
What's that?
I messaged you on the wrong account, and then I erased my message.
Oh, you talking about IG?
Yeah, it was an active account for a while, so I just scratched the message.
Yeah, I'm in IG prison again. One of my accounts is.
Well, anyway, how's your prep going, man? Fucking A, I've been watching Dakar.
It's going very well. Very well. Actually, I was in here a little bit ago, told everybody to fuck off, and then bailed out because I was kind of putting the finishing touches on the bike. So the neighbor came over a few minutes ago and asked me to shut the fuck up. So
fucking out.
Well,
they said, shut the fuck up, fucker.
Well, it's, you know,
what are you fucking trying to do?
A little late at night to be working on your bike.
Give them some weed and they won't have no problem.
That's right. Out, guys. Right. They're like hacksaws. I mean, like, not hacksaws, but like buzzsaws.
Well, that thing's really loud, like to the point where I gotta wear earplugs in my helmet during the races because that thing will fucking, make you go deaf. And it's,
time is a construct of humans.
Well, I understand why he was pissed. He's got two little kids that are in bed, and I'm out there fucking revving up the bike in the garage at 1:30 in the morning.
Jeffrey
acting like you're 17 again.
Right. They're going to be really pissed when I start working on the truck again.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
But listen, man, tuning up your own gear is a kind of a tradition among the privateers, right? And you're sponsored, but you have to fucking get your shit dialed in.
It's more of a necessity than a tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the early 2000s when I was racing quads, I had sponsors that would, I'd drop my bike off in their shop and pick it up the day before the race, and everything was dialed in and done. Well, now it's, like, hope I can get it fucking done in my own garage before, the race comes up. So.
Sounds like your rehab's coming along pretty well.
Yeah, it's getting there. I can lift my arm over my head now for about 10 seconds before I can't stand it anymore. But
ouch.
Yeah.
Well, thank God for narcotic like weed. Sometimes, that narco weed, it has its place.
Right.
Just remember, it does take us a little longer to heal as we get older. So don't push it too hard before you're ready to. So you go re-injuring it.
Don't get old.
Yeah, don't get old. I tried that. It didn't work out. Yeah, no, I'm not pushing it. It's everything, like anything I do below, like, if you hold your arms straight out, like shoulder height, anything from straight out shoulder height down is fine. It's anytime I try to lift my arm, above my head or do anything overhead is where it hurts. So, hey, the doctor told me.
As long as you could leave it close to this position, and you know what I mean. If you start lifting it like that,
no.
So you have to whack up from the bottom of the shaft, not up by the head.
Right.
Exactly.
Down here instead of up here. Yeah.
It's called a full range of motion. You've got to actually use your wrist.
Yeah. Well, I can't
rubs
double fist anymore. So.
I don't know. I read that in Reader's Digest.
Like a lighter.
He goes to the beach to use his shake weight.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's great. I got 2 shake weights, 1 for each hand.
Oh shit. Those are fleshlights.
Right. I guess that explains every time my buddies pick me up to go somewhere, I got to ride in the middle.
Yeah. Go skiing. They take you out to go skiing.
Yeah.
Double poles.
Hey, it's a great workout,
Yeah. You don't have to raise your arms up above your shoulder height.
Right. Yeah. Your friends are happy by the time you get to the bar.
It's even more fun.
Stay away from them flesh tone fucking flesh shake.
Did you guys see that video of the fucking ski lift going nuts too? People were like bailing off the thing, and it was like stuck on full bore or something. But
people were
around. It was
shocked,
like fucking people
shocked off it.
Yeah, and it was like
what?
The next cars and shit. People were bailing off. That was fucked up.
Where was this at?
People got hurt on that.
Yeah,
I want to say it was over in it was like over in Russia or like Romania or it was like some Eastern European ski resort or something. I saw that one
recently.
No, it's an older video, but it plays often.
Sounds so awesome.
Wow.
Crazy.
I saw a video earlier today. There's this show on, I think it's on like PBS. It's called Crossing South. It's all about like, food in Mexico. It's like a diners, drive-ins, and dives for like, northern Baja. And the dude's at some water park, and they got like this water slide where it's like, the gnarly fucking ski jumps they use in the Olympics. Well, the water slide's the same kind of a deal. Like you get on the slide, it launches you like 30 feet in the air. Dude, down in Mexico, they don't really give a shit if you, like run and then dive into the slide to get some extra speed. So apparently, dude dove into the slide, got hauling ass. It launched him past the pool.
Ow.
He landed on the fucking patio furniture around the pool.
Wow.
Oh,
that shit was funny.
Hopefully it had cushions.
No.
So they didn't shut it down. They just made people stop. You can't run and dive into it no more.
No, you can.
No, you can.
You can still do exactly that.
Yeah.
But look at what happens.
Just missing.
Well, look at what happens,
Guys,
Gringo.
I love
Right.
There's just a blood puddle and some furniture missing now. That's all. Like you can do exactly the same shit.
Raise your hand if you like challenge authority. Like tell people to fuck off.
I can't raise my hand.
And it's like this, especially rent-a-cops, principals, parole officers, bullies,
anyone with letters after their names.
Yeah.
Anybody that wants to check my receipt.
Yeah. Like fuck
off. What if she's
right?
75?
What the fuck? Kiss my ass.
Walmarts are known for doing that though. They do that to people they think are stealing stuff, Johnny.
Well,
we're not thieves.
They can kiss my left ass,
Why
you
would
know.
we
Well,
steal?
Johnny, they got that.
Don't check his bags, check his beard. He's got it all hidden in his beard.
I put mine in my
Wookie,
avocado
Wookie, kleptomaniac, Wookie.
Dude, when the Walmart people try to ask you for your receipt, just pull a race card on them.
Yeah,
They
you're
don't
fucking
know what the
racist
fuck to
because I'm
say,
white.
yeah.
It's because
Yeah.
I'm white, and they fucking quiet up fast because they're not white.
Yeah,
Just
they get this like deer in the headlights look, and they don't know what to say.
Start running. They're not gonna chase you.
No.
That doesn't work in Maine.
Yeah, they stopped asking me.
Now, see out here,
What if-
you know, all I got to do is
what
tell
if
them I'm
you
taking
match?
this, and they can't check my receipt.
I want to know where I
What
can
if
get
the-
one of those Weed Nerd World hats or shirt. I like that shirt you got there.
I know. Is that bitching or what?
Let me swing by and shoplift one of those from you.
Hopefully soon.
Tell you what,
Hopefully soon they'll be available.
The THC logo, you know, kind of an homage to you know, Subcool TGA. I think that's pretty damn cool. I think that resurrecting that logo is way cool. I saw it online, and you know me, I keep to myself, but I thought Eagle fucking rocks.
This is the original. This is the original Weed Nerd TGA hat. Not too many people got these. When I dropped it off, when I went to the I dropped it off with the guy that did the hats. I left it there for like a day or two, and I said, don't fucking lose that hat. That hat can't be replaced. Straight up. I looked at it right there. Don't lose that fucking hat.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Right on.
This is the original. So I fucking thought today, I was like, now I can put this one on. Cherish it.
Nice. That's awesome.
Cheers for recognizing that, though, Buddha.
Yeah, those are
I was
cool.
wondering if anybody would catch it. Sorry.
Eagle, you're a first class guy. Can you guys hear me? I can't. No, okay.
Yeah.
You can hear me. I know that you're like, you know, in a transitional state. You know, that's obvious. I know the story pretty much, I think. And I see you in a position where a lot of people would be like desperately scrambling, you know, to put two fucking coins together. And now you're out there publishing shirts and hats and beautiful things for beautiful people. And I'm just saying, that's like charging right straight into the wind, you know. It's the Don Quixote way of doing it, the windmill, but it's like this. It's really cool. I respect that. And I'll tell you what, you're the kind of guy who I like as a friend because I can respect you. Okay? So that's what I have to say.
I'll second that all day.
Brother.
All day.
Sincerely glad you popped back, bro. I know sometimes
Cool.
we got to step away. I've done it myself to clean your head and come back. So
You're the kind of guy who would not
leave
leave alone with the wife.
I keep to myself. I go through phases of mania and reclusiveness, and I give 100% either way. But believe it or not, I never stand still. So it's like this. I'm just like recharging and adapting. What I'm really trying to do is to dredge up all those groovy thoughts and ideas and abilities that I've conjured up or, you know, acquired over 50 years of living on this planet, and trying to roll them into a little ball of energy that I can actually manifest something decent in this next stage of my life, my family.
And you will do it.
Write them down.
It's important, guys. It's important to write down your goals. I'm not talking about necessarily the New Year's resolutions, but it's like this. Always have a game plan, always have an end game, and always play hard, you know, and always throw an elbow, even when you're just playing casually, just to let them know you're there and harden them up. They're your friends. Don't ever fucking hold back.
Sometimes
there you go.
You got to strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Cobra Kai.
I hate to say it, but
mercy is for the
I
weak.
really believe that it's like this. You have to have composure, like a little bit of a warrior, if you're going to make it in this world. Otherwise, the world is going to crush you. People will walk over you, and you won't be able to hold on to the pony called your dreams. So that's where I'm coming from. I just want to ride that pony called my dreams. I don't mind getting bucked off as long as it's the pony of my dreams.
Better to be a warrior in a garden.
That's right. Warrior of love, warrior of health, healing, happiness, spirituality. Tonight we had the blessings of Tim. You know, I know he's a little bit of a space case, but it's like this. He's a wise person. And I believe 100% in his wisdom and his acumen. And he has a vision. You know, it's like this. If you have a vision, you're a visionary. So feed that vision.
Like some good hash my poker's got over there.
Yeah. So, yeah, Buddha, do you have your own plane? Sorry.
No, but my son-in-law is a pilot. So he's in the military right now, but he can fly jets, he can fly helicopters, he can fly small aircraft.
And speaking of that pony, I need to get those seeds across America in some sort of aircraft.
I guess
I thought you were going to ask if you flew over the pole. Flew over the North.
I don't think it's a problem, man. You know, you're going to barnstorm America like Johnny Appleseed. You do it.
That's yeah.
Seriously. We need to get like planes going in every fucking direction. What we need to do, guys, is have seed stashes around America and places in redwood forests and places like that, so that when they crank up the fucking rhetoric of controlling our fucking genetics through, you know, corporate bullying and agricultural bullying and FDA bullying and DEA bullying, we actually have our genetics stashed away, the real deal. Because it's like this. That hot latent viroid, if you've got good stock, you fucking need to keep it and preserve it and multiply it, because it's like this. It's going to hit us so hard we fall to our knees. Now that's what I have to say.
Tao needs to find some, get to know some ice road truckers. Send it to them.
Those aren't actually seeds, they're dreams.
Huh?
There you go.
Yes.
But I interrupted the smart poker explaining the awesome. Oh, it looks like he's going to put some hash in his coffee.
There you go.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt you. I was listening to the Johnny Appleseed. I just got this hash a little. It's not as soft as some of the other stuff I've made. It gets kind of brittle when it gets chilly. And it seems the more hard and brittle it is, the less I like it, you know? So this stuff, I would consider this to be like middle of the road for us. It's good, but just not, it's a little harsh, man. It has some weird flavor to it that's harsh. I don't know if maybe it's coming from water or if it's just
different grade, different product.
I mixed them all together on this one and the last one, but the last one was
what is all like 25 through
25. No, 4 or 5 of them. What is it? I got a 5 bag. I
25, 40, 73, 90, 120.
Yes.
Something
and
like
then
that.
The work bag. Yep. I think that's, and then the work bag. I haven't color coded it, but I did keep some of them separate because I was having a hard time understanding Frenchie and how he does it. And I was thinking, is he putting all the bags together or is he keeping different strains separate? So I went ahead and did it all. I kept the strains different and the bags different, which was a lot of work. And then, and then another time I tried to do it other ways. So I'm kind of, you know, I only wash once or twice a year. So, and I've only been doing it for 4 years. So I've only had like 8 or 10 washes. So obviously the more I do it, the more I'm trying to experience with different stuff.
No, I've done it both ways. Smart poker. Like separating them, pulling the bags, separating them, keeping them separating them, mixing them, and then what I kind of ended up at is if I'm gonna fucking mix them in the end, I'm just gonna eliminate some work and just eliminate the
use 2 bags.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that. What I do is I set up the 45 and the 120 in one bucket and then the 25 in another bucket. I use a machine. So, you know, when I empty through the 220 work bag, I take that water, I dump it through the 120 and the 45, move those bags into the empty bucket, and then pour it through the 25. And I use the 25 just to kind of like smoke here and there. And I use the full spectrum, the 45 through 120 to press.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's kind of trial and error. I've been trying to see what I like, and like I said, it's just takes a while, you know, to go through all the scenarios and finally work them all out. But
I don't like mixing them all together because that's when you get some nastiness or not the best.
It's all the same. It's all the same.
It's definitely
good
not.
Mix. I find it to be really great.
I tell you what I did do. Instead of keeping the 90 and the 73, I let those fall into the one bag, which I guess it was the 73. That shit is my favorite shit. Anything before or after that,
that's the heads. But the
I guess it
material
depends
or
on the
quality
strain
of the
too.
material, I think, is the same.
But listen, and I know the answer. Why separate it if you're going to push it all together again at the end? That's another thing. That makes work that you are like beating yourself up for.
Last 3 bags.
But supposedly makes it cleaner when you do it that way.
I don't
even if you put them together.
25 anymore. Not unless
I threw out the 25 bag. Ain't nobody got time for that shit.
Nobody got time for any of them. If you're throwing it, you just run 3 bags and that's it, really. Like, that's all you really need to be.
Yep.
I don't know, but I guess it depends on the strains and what's happening too. But I really like that, like 90, 73 bag. If I was a stupid ass, like rich person, I'd probably not even use all the rest of the shit. That shit is just so fucking awesome.
What do you mean if, Tao? We all know you're Vin Diesel.
Well, you know, Hammer Time had a lot of money, and look where he is now.
Yeah, you got a new fucking show coming out on Disney Plus next year. What are you talking about?
I got
fucking your own little series.
If I had money.
And all you do through the whole fucking thing is go, I am Groot, I am Groot. That's all you do through the whole damn
who
thing.
it is, really?
And you get paid millions of dollars.
For real?
Yeah.
They didn't just have him do it like 5 times and then repeat between one of those 5? Like he
just said it like a couple different ways, and then they recorded.
That's like the best gig ever, dude. Like you got one fucking line in the whole movie.
Yeah, man.
You just repeat it. You're never gonna forget that shit. Like he's not gonna get it wrong.
Except you kind of fucked yourself on the Fast and Furious franchise there. But you know, I'm sure something else will fall in your lap there, Triple X.
There's always something.
Here's one for you guys.
I am gonna check out for you guys, man. It's already 4:45 though, so sorry if it's gonna kill the party. I don't want to do that, but
well, you are the party.
Staying on schedule.
Peace out, kid.
It was a great night, man.
See you, Smiley.
Love you, Eagles, everybody.
See you, Smiley.
Take care, Smiley.
Dude, you guys are making me feel bad about my hash now because I'll just save up like all my trim for like 3 or 4 runs and run that shit all together through all the bags and then mix it all up together at the end and let it dry out and get stoned as fuck.
That works too.
Yeah.
Whatever works. You're right, Bob.
It's just easier to do less.
I'm not making no Frenchy cannoli hash, but it
all works. Some are just way better than others, which I want to keep the way better than others separated. No, oh man, I just love that shit.
Well, 420, much respect to you. He's talking about like contaminants. So basically, the way I feel about the contaminants is you're going to catch that, in my opinion, 160 or above. Most of the bullshit contaminants going to be 160 or above. If it's anything smaller than that, you're either going to push it through with a good fucking blasting through the screen before you pull, which if the contaminant isn't going through at that phase, it's the size of what you're catching. You're not going to get rid of it anyway. The contaminant's there. The contaminant's there. In most cases, the contaminant, I think, is 45 or smaller. So it'll be, in that last bit of bullshit, the contaminant's either going to be a large chunk, 160 or better, or it's going to be a particle less than 45. So it should be pushed through in the process. You know, when you go through with that sprayer, if there's a contaminant in there, it should be blasted through in that process. If not, it's the same size as shit you're catching. You're not going to get rid of the contaminant either way. That's my thought on that.
Hey, that's like the first time we ever washed here. I had a plastering drill with a pad on. I whipped the shit out of it, man. And I was like, check me out. Look how good I'm doing. Here I had green froth going down over the sides of the bucket and shit. I didn't know. And I was thinking like, so then I realized that most of my contaminants and shit was coming from the grinding of the ice and me beating it up. So when I moved on to got a washer and started doing a little less and colder water, I realized that the contaminants, like you were saying, that shit's coming out in the wash and it's pretty much there at that point, right?
That's another reason I don't reuse. I used to reuse my water with the mindset that, you know, it was already cold. I'm just like fucking smacking it again, just colder and colder. You know what I mean? It's already cold. I'm just adding to it. But what I found out is that it's contaminated. You know what I mean? Why would I want to keep running any kind of contaminant through there again and again? If I go with clean water every time, it's just clean.
The screens might have missed some.
Yeah. Well, whatever. But by
it's
the time I'm into my second wash, second pull, I should be pretty free of contaminant.
I would not advise anyone to use that water. Yeah.
Dude, it'd be awesome to come wash with one of you guys or some of you guys someday, you know, I wish I was able to wash with other people right there so I could see how they're doing it and
that's
the techniques now. Like I can watch on there, but to be right beside someone and talking to them and hearing that why they've done it this way so many times and the bags they use. And then I seen my friend the other day took his shitty hash from the 25. Well, I call it the shittier hash, I guess. You know, the less desirable bag, and he melted it right down into this edibles concoction that he had on the stove, and he made hardtack candy like lifesavers out of it, all real quick. And I was like, dude, that's a great way to use the hash that I don't really want to smoke, because compared to the other shit in the other bags, it's got nothing on it, you know.
Dude, he made that look so easy, Snot Poker.
Yes, he did. You was there, Tal, man. How about
that?
He put that shit right in the mix. And that dude's, he sent me candy before, and it was killer, man. And
I bet you it looked killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, he made it look so easy. It's not that easy, I'm telling you. Or at least it wasn't.
So smart. I didn't mean to cut you off. I keep fucking cutting everybody off. Did you happen to watch that video and see the modification of the machine?
Not yet. I started it the other day, got an important phone call, and never made it back to it. So I kind of want to sit down and watch it when I have time to, you know, just chill and not have anything on my mind.
Should have fucking time stamped it for you so you didn't have to sit through the whole fucking video.
Oh, that's all right. Me and my friend Crack Baby's there in the chat. We because, you know, I found your show whenever you did Dr. Coco. I don't know, that's been a couple years now. And I've been watching in the chat, and then I got on your show, and like he said, we were talking about this earlier when Buddhaboy chimed in and said how he really respects you and shit. And I was like, you know, when I met Eagle and them guys on that show, all you guys, it was like, those are my kind of people, man. I want to go learn from these guys and be around those people. And that was one of my New Year's things, was to hang out with more like-minded individuals that have the same goals as me. And this is it right here. Getting that video and shit's going to help us out big time, man. So, yeah, we've been trying to follow along here and get some good tips on making hash. Cause like I mentioned before, I only get to do it once a year, Eagle. And I want the shit to turn out nice. I want it to be something I'm proud of, something I'm going to enjoy smoking. And I've gotten a lot of that, but I've also got some of this stuff where it's kind of, I don't know what it is. It just has a taste. You know what I call it? This is going to sound weird to maybe people. It's tastes to me like a bud that from a plant that had nitrogen toxicity. Do you guys think that that's a tasteable thing? Because my wife's sitting here laughing at me. She thinks that buds from a plant that's been nitrogen tox doesn't taste different than buds that were grown on a plant that was optimally grown. And I say differently. And that's how this hash tastes to me. It tastes like it has some kind of chlorophyll nitrogen tox flavor. I can't explain it, man. I wish I could. But it does get me lit.
You can obviously overdose with even organic amendments. Example, like if you give too much alfalfa meal or crab meal towards the end of flower, even in teas, if you go too strong, it may actually show up in bud, especially like bone meal and shit like that. And it's kind of a non-taste, really. So once you do that once or twice, you kind of go easy. Everybody knows that, I'm sure.
Yeah. It must be in my head.
Late with fish, you can come across fish in your bud. I actually fucking noticed bunny shit kind of terps or in a bud from late top dressing with bunny shit.
Yeah.
I swore I could taste it, or I felt the presence of it. That's all.
Does the nitrogen toxicity make it into the resin glands? I don't know.
I don't know either, man. It might be all in my head, but I've harvested plants that I've seen, whether it's been like horrible VPD, made them get like nitrogen tox and clawed up or whatever, or if it's just been a high EC that I battled high EC the whole time in my coca or whatever, and they just get that nitrogen tox look, and it doesn't have as much now as it used to, but they tasted weird, like a greasy chlorophyll flavor, even in a cured bud, and I was like, man, I'm starting to see a pattern here. But my wife says I'm crazy. I just, it's whatever. But I didn't mean to go off on that. I guess I'm rambling. We was back to the hash.
It's not because of that, smart poker.
Too much phosphorus. Crack one pop. Everybody's had the Miracle Grow pop or whatever it is. Back in the day when you see fireworks at the end of your joint. That's not fucking cool now, is it? So I'm just saying, obviously, certain things do stay in the flour and the concentrates, especially, probably. So I'm not being critical. I'm just observing.
Sure.
Back in the day, you get all kinds of weed, and sometimes you'd produce some weed that was substandard, maybe because you made a mistake or something.
All right, everyone. I'm bouncing out.
Artificial. All right, Cheddar Bob.
Peace out, Cheddar Bob.
It was awesome, lovely to catch you tonight, Eagle, both times. This, I feel fortunate. So thank you. Green Fingers, I see you there. Buddhaboy, Tao, Johnny, who else is on here? Smot Poker, Socal. You all have a great morning, and I'll see you guys all on the flip side.
Later, Cheddar Bob. Peace out.
Good night. Good morning.
Cheddar Bob. Fucking funny motherfucker right there. Green Fingers cracking me up with a variety of waves over there.
I just had my second coffee, all in one shot. So 2 coffees in one.
Cheddar Bob is a veritable superhero, even if he wears on the outside of his pants.
He's hilarious too.
Well, what I was saying though before Cheddar Bob said he's gonna pull out was we've all fucking tasted bud that you can fucking taste that a nutrient line present in it. You know what I mean? Even a well flush, you're like, man, there's just
everybody froze
something.
Bat guano, the sweet
kelp
taste and smell of bat guano. I kind of like the smell of bat guano. I'm an old school guy.
What else was there? The cha-ching, when people would use that, or the term, what is the other one? Terpinator. When they use that shit, you could taste it.
Oh, that shit will blend a fucking gardening. I've used nutrient lines and never fucking blended terps. I got 20 different strains, every one of them fucking stand out. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah. Fucking one time, fucking Brandon took a run with that Terpinator. So I thought, why not? Why not try it? Fucking garden guy pushed it and shit. Bought a gallon of that shit. It put fucking lemon terps to everything. Everything tasted like Terpinator.
Oh,
the worst thing I ever added to my garden. It made everything loud. Put limonene to everything. Everything had limonene to it. Super loud.
What does cha-ching do?
Nothing.
Cha-ching just gives it some more crystals that it's fake. you're paying extra for like dried sugar. It's pretty much just granulated sugar shit, and it just like it's a
Terminator.
It's not worth it.
Full 3-pack of whatever it is. I bought it once, and it's stuff that's like 43, 50, 20, whatever, you know, the ratios on are mega. So it's like this. The idea is probably like the more industrial idea, and probably in small doses, you could probably get some, because some of it is like chelated agents, but also a little bit of kelp meal in it, things like that. So it's like this. It's going to get whatever nutritive delivery very quickly, you know, kind of like the synth newts do. And in moderation, I guess it probably works or something, but I didn't really like it at all. I had big expectations. I thought this was going to like make me like Duke Diamond. I'm just saying, you know, I thought you're looking for those new ingredients and new products and new equipment when you're kind of neophyte. So anyway, you're looking for magic.
Yep.
It's not
the
magic.
water soluble shit that's uptakeable straight to your plant. You got to watch out for, because it's uptakeable straight to your plant. So it's going to go straight up to it, and then you're not going to flush. You're not going to wait 7 days, 8 days, a week, whatever. You're going to be smoking that shit 7 days later. So
I think
I've always thought that the Smurf buds and shit you fucking seen on Instagram and shit, the multi-blue and shit like that, always been suspect of like fruit juices or some kind of colored water.
Food coloring. They said they used to use food coloring for the carrots and the celery in school to show that some food can uptake the food coloring. And when I saw that fucking people they were doing that to their bud. Food coloring, all the blue and the purple and the red weed.
Grape Kool-Aid, baby, right to the roots.
Yep, straight to the roots.
I think some of that is suspect, you know, like some of those buds that are kind of freaky, you know what I mean? So there's something going on there, I would think, because if you look at like the Indian landrace exchange pictures of, you know, the landrace type of things, there's all kinds of gnarly ass colors, but usually they make sense.
It makes
you know what
sense.
I mean? Yeah, it's like, you know, and you look
Those
at
are
them and you think,
beautiful pictures.
Something like that. You know it, guys.
Yeah, that's the greatest fucking garden I've ever seen out there. The Indian landrace fucking, and on Instagram, that shit's amazing.
It's all over the world, you know, and they also have a Pakistani version of it too, and I think there may be a couple other regional.
They have a few of them. A few landrace channels, different. It's fucking amazing. Their shit's really good. All their plants look fucking like I want them in my garden, you know.
I decided that I want to have a wilder garden, so the theme in my garden, and I made a joke earlier about this, but this is true. It's called Girls Gone Wild. So it's like this. My garden is going to be Girls Gone Wild. They're going to be like all hang out, and if they got any characteristics that are a little rough around the edges, we're going to focus on those.
I like that.
So, Mr. Buddhaboy, well, I got you here. I did, as soon as I got your gift there, I went out and framed that fucker.
I'm so happy that you A, got it, and B, that you framed it. My wife really, she has simpatico with you a bit, so she came up with that image and that concept and this philosophy. So, you know, it's all about healing of the heart, but also healing of the head too. We know what to do, so we believe that you know what to do. So just need a little time.
It came from the heart, and I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, love you guys. You know, here's the deal, and I'm going to say this to people in chat. You know, we all have gifts and talents and abilities, and just as Eagle says, you know, if you can share them with other people, do it in a timely manner. And when you first think of something, just do it, because it's like this. It might actually make a difference. And having a habit of that and having follow through, it only brings passes on blessings, and B, it brings those blessings right back in your heart. and it makes up for a lot of like idle time and chatter. So anyway, I appreciate you guys, and we're gonna get to know each other better over time, and it's like this. I know you're all generous, and I really appreciate your individuality and perseverance, and also leadership and unity in the community.
Very nice.
I gotta say, this is my first time I think I've ever met you, Mr. Buddhaboy, and it's been a pleasure so far. I like the energy that you have, and just the way that these guys respect you and shit. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you better. And sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Johnny, but yeah, I like the collaboration angle that you use. I dig that.
We're all in it together. Every one of us has leaned on each other's shoulder sometime over the last year and a half or two, right? Somebody showed you sympathy in a chat or dropped you a DM or sent you a seed pack. So make no mistake, there are plenty of people who care. And even if there aren't many, there's usually 2 or 3 who do.
Most definitely.
True talk.
And I'm getting to the point where I'm about ready to fall asleep. So, gentlemen, Eagle, appreciate you, brother. I need to go drop out. I'm still tired from the other day when I did all that work, that painting and everything. It was just
let's go, Brandon.
That's a lot.
Too fun.
Up there on the roof in the sun, that's a lot, man. That takes a lot out of you.
It wasn't that hot though. It was early in the morning, so.
But hey, you know what though? The good thing is, fuck you all.
Yeah. Oh, you bitch, motherfucker! He did it to me again. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Peace
and love. Always.
Speaking of which, I saw 420 in the chat, and I haven't been involved in the community for a while. So to see him here is very nice as well. Love that guy.
Yeah, he's been MIA for a bit.
He's a fucking fucker, but we fucking love him.
He never did the show, did he, Eagle? Fucking fucker.
No.
Fucking fucker never.
He disappeared after 420.
Yeah,
for some reason.
He wanted it
he
to
did
be
a
on
magical. Hopefully, I'm still hoping. I'm a hopeful person. So I'm just grateful again, just like you guys. See him in chat. So I got to postpone the episode just to have him in chat. So bad. I'll tell you.
Yeah, 420.
But I think I'm gonna actually go ahead, Buddha. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I'm just saying he's a trooper, man. We know he's honest with us, and he's been truthful, and he's been persevering, and it's good to see the fucker here.
True that.
SoCal, SoCal lingo. Anyway, you're shutting things down, aren't you?
I'm gonna, yeah. But back to the 420 thing. If he does this episode, we can fucking enjoy his company at any point. If, as it is right now, we have to wait for a fucking holiday or a fucking 24-hour episode for him to fucking pop in. So just do the time. Just do the time. He said he was vacationing in Antarctica.
I would like to get to know him better and to hear his story, even if it's for 30, 45 minutes, 50 minutes, an hour and a half, 2 hours, because it's like this. Nothing but respect for the cat.
Oh, yeah.
Well, while you guys talk amongst yourselves for a second, I got to go get me something to drink for the shout outs.
Yeah. Right on.
Smart Poker, what are you doing with the hash? Are you making snake in the grass joint?
Making it.
Yeah, man, I'm snaking it out over here. I'm getting ready for the day. I got some work to do. Hey, I got my old man's coming. We're gonna run some dedicated breakers down to the electrical box up to the grow room. And
now we're talking adding some weight.
Well, just so I can run I got 2 tents and a bunch of shit, and with this new house, it's been blowing the breakers, and then he got the flu that was going around. So I've been postponing. He's finally doing better. He's out of the hospital. He's ready to do this. So I'm gonna get smoked up and let him do all the important shit, because this is the one thing that I don't feel comfortable doing for myself, is running this electricity, you know. And he has a lot of experience in it, so I'm excited about that today. So, but yeah, we're gonna get smoked up, me and the wife, and try to keep him company while he pretty much does. I'll run the wires, let him do all the connections, and we're gonna feed him. And he doesn't smoke, so we'll feed him.
There you go. Awesome.
That's awesome. Bartering is the best, because really nobody can afford these inflated prices today, and the dollar doesn't go very far if there's anything left to buy.
Oh yeah, he'll have me up there splitting wood again this summer for him, and he has some ground to take care of. I'll be tilling his garden in the spring, so it's always one hand washes the other with my old man. No one rides for free, you know. He's he always is working, man. Every day, it doesn't matter. He's retired, and it seems like from sun up to sundown, he's always busy. And if you're gonna hang out with him, that's kind of how he rolls. So when he comes down and helps me, I try to go help him as much as I can, and it's just kind of like one hand wash the other. But you're right. And to be able to pay somebody to come do this, and with it being a red state, who the hell are you going to trust? You know, like I know from being a plasterer, I know a few guys that are good electricians, but I don't want them to know that part of my life. They're cool and all, but you know, so with him, he's like one of the very few people that I know are on this planet that does not want to see me in jail under any circumstances. So, you know, no matter how bad his life would get, he wouldn't use me as a pawn or something. And you guys know how this all goes. So those are my fears. And like you said, with the money, it's a lot nicer to be able to, and he did his house, so I can trust him. It's not just like, you know, some Joe Schmo or whatever.
We have a fellow who does our wiring as well, and you know, I think he ended up getting like $1,200 in cash because his wife was between work, and I'm sure he's done more labor than that. You know what I mean? He's worth, you know, a wage, but he's kind of a loner. He's not a journeyman, but he's a man who's made journeys. So I trust him with that.
But yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ramble there. I think Eagle wants to wrap things up, so I'll just tell everybody in the chat right now. Shout out to them. Shout out to let's see here. It's just chat 420. You guys were calling him out. He says he wants to go on our show every Sunday. We meet up on my YouTube channel. There's always like maybe 5 people there. We just started. It's not big at all. But yeah, everybody's welcome to come by there. Eagle, we'd be honored to have any of you guys, even for like 10 minutes. So if you ever want to come and hang out with us, we call it Sundays and Confused. We just sit there and talk about whatever. We smoke, and we hope to just, you know, have fun and collaborate. So yeah, we definitely want to do that. Tal comes by a lot, but anyhow, shout out to everybody. Thank you for having me, Eagle. Grower love to you and the panel, and we'll see you next time.
Cheers, Smot. Enjoy that.
Peace out, Smot. And yeah, everyone should check that out. The last one of the guests that was on panel made hard candy like Lifesavers, hash infused, and they did it all right there. So it was really cool to watch it go down. And yeah, check out Smot Poker's YouTube channel on Sunday. I don't know what time it is because I think it's supposed to start at 12. Is that it?
No, it runs from 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 2. Yeah, sometimes we run over, and we always tell people, like, if you're on the West Coast, I guess that's kind of like early in the morning. So if you want to come in late or whatever, go for it. Like I always say, just stop by for a couple minutes and drop some knowledge on us, and, you know, that's great. We appreciate it. But it's just a fun thing we're doing, hanging out and trying to spread some grower love and some knowledge and all that shit. But yeah, man. Thanks again, Eagle.
And with that, Greenfingers and Buddhaboy, it's good seeing you guys. Good seeing everyone who came up and everyone in chat. Eagle, you know, it's always fucking awesome fucking talking shit with Eagle. I'm glad you're around more lately, kid. And I'm glad Buddhaboy popped up. Good to see you, Buddhaboy. I'm glad you're all right. And the mole people didn't get you while you were adventuring in the spelunking. So peace out to everyone, man.
All of me, and I got away. I see some beautiful women down there, you know. They're the women down
they
under.
Do. That's where the hottest chicks are in Underground. All right, boys. Peace.
Peace, man. Have a good one. Always pleasure time. Let's get it going, guys. I still got 20 minutes to shout pages and names to shout out.
By and Smot Poker is still there, but that's okay.
I'm next. Weed nerds, go plant some seeds. Buddhaboy, great seeing you again. Been a long time, brother.
Glad to see you've been persevering. I've been keeping track of you a little bit because you're my friend, and it's like this. You're always working hard, and you're always kicking ass. And I think you got some new headphones or something. Good for you.
They just broke. Well, they just snapped right now. Crack. I'm like, fuck.
Well, here's the deal. Give your mom a big hug and a kiss and say, bring me some more stuff.
Hell yeah. Love you, Buddhaboy. Thank you. Eagle, love you. Thanks for having the show.
Thank you, brother.
Great show earlier.
Have a good day, brother.
You too.
Buddhaboy. Always a pleasure.
Man.
It's nice to see your face again.
Oh yeah.
Don't give me. Hopefully you dropped some breadcrumbs, made yourself a map. So next time you get lost in the hole, you find your way back a little bit sooner, my friend.
You know it. Perseverance furthers. The game's never over, and it's not a game; it's a war. So we'll catch you real soon, brother. Like I'll be on real soon. Good seeing you, and good to be back on board. Peace, everybody. Love you. God bless. God bless. Had a nice theological discussion during Tim Blake's. If you look at the chat there, it's pretty funny. They're pretty smart people in the chat there. Anyway, we'll be seeing y'all. Let me see here. Peace.
Have a good day, Buddha. Man, I love this community. I absolutely hate the compliments, but I thank you guys for the kind words. Very much so. You guys make worth doing. I can't wait for life to steady out so I can get back to the everyday grind. That's when I was at my happiest, when I was killing it day 11:30. Can't wait for life to level back up. With that being said, let's get these shout outs done. Shout out to people that have made this show what it is, right? Right. One drink. Let me grab a drink first. Jeez. Yeah. Here we go. Sub cool. D's House of Date, Mama Law 710, Scarecrow 420, Green Thumb Bum, Christina 89, Unplugged 705 Medical, one color Cuddy, the Rick T, the Rebel, the 9207, Vegas, Lena, Dave's not here, Time Spook, Greg Walker, Meadow, Dope, T-Dog, Dung Beetle, Red Eye, Jedi, Gross, Mother Nature, Justin Conway, Duckweed, Run Boy, 7426, Justin Good Earth, Strongman, Okie Grower, 75, Corey Trevor, Michael Wall, Small Vision, 420, Who's Your Cat Daddy, Taco, Don Slug, Rick S, In the Bushes, 827, James Siemens, Kevin Hans, World's Last Hope, Pats Fan, 420, Biomentor, Dirt Road Dude, Kenneth Shiva, Jose Ramirez, Red Eye Rustler, Dab Goblin, Dr. Buzz Lightyear, Acetone, 710 Canuck, Canna Queen Genetics, Stabby Tanase, Fumdor, Dirtman Dan, Keith of Black Sales, Mr. Rosilla, Sin Premium Gardens, Rasta Bob, Rasta Jeff, Small Soil Root, Small Tubes, Tyler, Frosty Buds, Norm Michigan Micro, Ouija Buds, Dub T Roy, Big Jar Grow, JC, Bonner Genetics, Socal, John, last PPG 15s, Green County grower, CJ Apple, perfectly imperfected. Dollar Tree grower, T1 Production, Stank grower, DOA Grow Meds, Miss Nudie grows, I grew some, Johnny Kennedy, Nutrient Shootouts, Naughty Nicky, Zoe Ann Slammer, NNY, Pixel Monkey, St. Bernard's Observation Booth, Clover 420, High Spy, Aldridge 25, Madam T, Stu Move, Mold Grower, Mechanic Crate, Loki Growth, Sustin, This Guy, Burton 79, Polish Hammer, Midwest Outlaw 31, Voodoo Altars, Fresno Nerds, Cali Connection, Wolverine Grower, Big Jar Grows, Jimmy One for Life, Lay Way Back Farmer, D Block, MMP, Nations Creations, Lambert Alana, Psychedelic Warlock, Artist LD, Sir Sicky, Rob, Big Day 420, Brett Window, Big Ed 1961, Matawani, G3, The Green Click, JK, Triple G, Mr. Sprinkler, Brittany and Tyler Teasley, Hope Farms, Lisa G, John, B2 Crazy for You, BGWG 420, Dr. Budswell, Priptom OG, Arthro Sons Media, Arthro, Just Face 420, Beach Coast Grower 420, Sir How Trey, Sir How, hopefully you're well, man. I haven't seen your name, Roper. Trey Below, Keep It Real, Hagerton 420, Subs Applet, Audit, Everywhere, BTWD, Rose, Bingus, Green Puffin, man. Alex Boykachev, Sepulite, School of Crop, Cause I Love It, Green Mountain, man. Green Mountain Grower, that is. Southwest Okie, Real 100, 212, Andy Man, Miranda Family Farms, Page Farms, Meow Flower, Ryan Henderson, Green 13, Noob Cellbach, Winds, Kingdom Aquaponics, Indra, Michigan Native, Mary Jane Red Garden, Dreamer 77 Double D, Bad Bunny and Nutrients, Mr. Green Pots, Mr. Green Nuggets from 619 to 664, from Spaniard Kruger Jones at the Grove, Papa G Grows, Raz Amy, Joe Grows, Cass, the Grow from Your Heart Podcast, Lily Luna, Green Man Flock, Jerry Maya, Miranda, Sony Creek, Lost Art, Mr. No One, LG 420, Giant Mike, Prometheus Oil, Jason ISO, P Win, David Colby. There's no fucking way they'll let me play this one. LG 420, Giant Mike, Prometheus Old, Jason Isom, P Win, David Colby, Mason 662, Scroggy Mix, Scroggerton, The Goddess Grows, Kaylee Burrows, Chad Bad, Family Farms, Polly P, Vior, Kevin Joji, Mike Honcho, Jay Huggins, UTA, Green Tree Hunter, Kush Cloud, Joshua Sleensland, Organic Home Buzz, Warren Nelson, Cam One, May Mystic, Show Love Always, Kelly Stone, Texas OG, Chuck Norris, Sargess, Claire Fresno, Happy Guy, 311, Mix Up, Kinder Grows, Evergreen Hayes, G Friends, Tree, MMJ, Badass A Ball, Dragonfly B, Justin Meds, Travis Walls, Lucky Mike, Seattle, Chronic Seeds, King Chronic, Titan from Blasco Seeds, Shango Gas, Babasson Floyd, John Smith, Tommy Trico, Smoke King Raz, Pop Little Soul Rose, Spiky Pilot, Oscar Green Jr., Matt Sealbird, Into 11, Stephanie B, Sharp Bully 989, Von Brown, Sovereign Garden, Stoner Nation 420, Joe Y Bugs 1, 313, Grower, Painted Lady, Frank Booth, Jay Myers to mid to chat, Mr. Manny D, Bagsy, Dr. DGC, Jeff Carter 911, Dutch Gross 420, Scallywag 420, Skill Bull 1, Bed Grower 1, Empire Brady Go, Bergoli, Lost Sleeve, Liam Mass, Danny Danko, Big Bear 7, Allie Noble, CK, Tom Trimdan, Looney Justin, Smoking with Small Town, Tim S, Mr. Lazy, Raptor Gross, Rob, Automation is Freedom, Robert Hazelton, Drawer, Michigan Quarry, Dove Tap Farms, Mr. Green Dome, 808 Rooting Prospects, Cicada Bus Driver, Hate Life, Kenny 710, Operation Grow, T-Bed, TM 42696, Rude Nut 619, Dr. Scrambles, VB Moonrocks, GHF, Double J, Bio Green, Stealth Grower, Hanky Safety 420, OGKP, Ganja Nana, Your Mama, Georgia Joe, Roy Rodriguez, Weed Growing, Nature's West Nugs, Killer Bee Grove, Ganja Wizard, Husky Gardens, Nut Tree 420, Dr. Ooh, Soil 4 Life, Bully 4 Life, The Jeff Road 42069, Beta 698, Dr. Franklin Booty, Goddamn, my Big Ten's test. The Riffin' Fat Boy, Jack Greenstock, 420, Boom Farms, Charlie Farm, 420, Aldridge, 25, Smileys Gardens, JT, Miss D's Nuts, Smoking Grow Frazier, Grow Costly, Twisted Roots, Faded Farm, 420, Jeff Dorowski, Genetic Memory Farms, Evolve, 420, Cameron, Mission Bagsy, Jill Carter, Mystic Marks, Mystic Grower, Ginger Snaps, DTE, Grows A, Rick Wolf, DLP, 2372, Ned Dever, Mike Dever, Sergeant Pepper, 420, Cannon Trooper, Blind Cat 420, Legged Up Again, Tim, UKSIF Boy 420, Buddhaboy, nice to see you, Devin Sherpa, Medical, MJ, Budsville, USA, Resurrection Prophet, Chris Martinez, Date Man 420, Date Man Dead, Red Set of Farms, Good Luck, Jenny Bell, Cheech and Pete, Most Hated Grower, The Major, General 420 Army, The American One, W Digger, 714, Sharate, Kenny Oates, and X, Mountain Skies Ready, Hit That Fire, Chris Mertz, Ian Save, Robbie, Sergeant Live, Have a Faith Hepafe Cam, Bigger Lace Fabulous, Rich Pantos, Moon Southern Green Tea Grower, Choose Medical, Dare Bear, +1 Mushroom, Secret City Pioneers, My Little Tent, 2042 Spacewalker, Christian Tree, Mub T Barrington, Heart and Soul, Homegrown, Mike B, T Dwayne, East Coast Will, Heidi Day, Galactic Gardens, John Smith, Elliptis, My Natural Farms, Pacific Northeast, Ross Kai Paul, Lemon Hug Coach Rent, Rita Juicy for Life, Richard 420 Grant Manual, Mary Bond, Sammy Sizzles, 9 Inch Colas, Chris Moon, DK Trades, Dubitson Creator, Guru, Kind Brew, Cannon Nation, JJ Wire. Make sure it didn't miss this. Dan the Indoor Man, Gromies, Homies, Hamilton Smoke, or Hamilton Grown, Clip Smoke, Keystone Clan, if like PA, Big High, 710, Eugene, Greenleaf, H2 Hustle, Fred Darkano, Snort, the Arizona Beer Grow, 420, No Sellout, Jesse White, Gossane, Yeti, Introvert, Genetic, Social, Jay Vixen, Robin, Killer, 8 Mo, James Buttercream, C Dub from NorCal, the Pharmacy, C Bank, Deadhead, Smokey, 616, Curtis Mayhat, Matt Myron, Morche, Rick Heyman, Stephanie Doran, Tennessee, Drive Carrots, K, Mike Rubles, the Drew Bear, 420, Maxi, 751, Lawrence Gonzalez, Slow to Get Up, Stu Moo, Popco 719, Bake with Shake, Baby, Old Smoke, PWC, Grow Bud, Flora Wasp, Mr. Weed Blunt, Old Chad Westport, Old School, Growers, Honcho Grown, Flora Nugs, My Little Piece of Heaven, Puget Sound Seeds, Goliath Grow, Richard T, Crispy Wannabe, Mr. Soul, Boom Spectrum, Gone God, Lori Hanson, Real 2,000 Years of Tradition, Mr. D. Conley, Pimp Jam, Make Bodie Face, Show Me Scat Swats. But Google ain't you, I'm going well. Canadian Restore, Power Dirt Farmer, Carl Wright, Zephyr, Humble Farms, Tannery Farm, Seldom, Scene, Oak Park Gardens, L 9782, Skunky Packs, Martial Artist 2012, Micro Slave Hefner, Danny McDizzle, Medically Fit, KGB, Robert Mr. Greenfingers, Motherfucking Thomas, Rancher Coast Bucket, Plenty, Monkey Balls, Andrew Champion, Bobby Lynn Beans, Trench Digger, Mr. Mac, Tony Lake, Baloney, Bill S, Mr. Weekly's Tater Delicious, Minty Country, Roots here on Fire to the Next, Earth Creeper, Big Ray 420, Teeny 101, Buzzin' Hazard, Mr. Club 14, Bearded B-Man Farm 616, Dial Up North, Max Room and Ruby, Timothy McHughes, Neo, Justin Beans, Chronic 88, Fat Belly, Real, Jennifer Seal, Kid with 03, Turf Farmer, Shannon Stevens, Carlitos Latinos, Creative Country, Mississippi, Wolf Seed, Firesaw, Wally Wookie, The Goddess Grows, Rasta Bob, White Feather Grows, Burning Shrooms, Tone Grows, Saint, K-Man Grows, BX kind of 81, Smith Dude, Newton Grows, Sean McCann, Jake Monks, Dank Jenna, Walla Walla Can Grow, Fall Dog, Huron, Canada, Wisconsin, Listen Pierce, Rock Fam, Justice Make 420 Bit, Breast, Herb, Thriving Herbs, Hi Boy, Your Man Grows, We Be Growing Australia, really growing, Love for the Plants, Argo, American, Smot Poker, Cheers. Unfrozen Caveman, Hawaii's Highest, Surf Crab, Micro Goon, Jeff Lowenfels, Mobius Grows, Tank Brownie, Stan D, Elliot Harkins, Mystic Flavor, The Foraging Gardener, Overwater, Overkill, Shadows, Steve, Valley Green 514, Million Jensen, Austin, Conductor, MJ Coco, Brandon Russ, Matthew Gates, Steve's Bags, Dr. R, Drone Star, Shotgun Willie, Dane, Yoda, Jay Simmons, Turbo Grows, Clackamas Code, DJ Conley, Aaron the Grower, late 1978, Michigan Grow Buds, Yo Boy, Roy Boy, Delta 9, Jay McDaniels, Clackas, 420, Stinky Cola, Still on Sidebar, PFC Farms, Husky Gardens, Sun Grown 707, J8 Dro, J420, J Cascadian Grown, Tito's McGee, 4 Plants, A, Weedbirds, Captain Strong, Skunky Buns, Hans Warrior, Jackie Young, Terry Lee Live, Magasser Tuppy, Annie Andy, Urge, Green Jr., Leon from All Purpose Plus, Green Goose 11, Sponsor 11, Big Dude Buds, Mike Ross, Plenty, Richard Forbes, David Pimenta, B4 Pekong, B-Fog, D, Nicotine, John Reese, What About Bob, Prince, Patty, Daniel Bergman, Green Buffett Man, B. Doug Believe, James Chung, Sarge Grows 818, John Wayne, Carolina Root, Sister Golden Hair, Dana, L. Dankarunu, K&F Gardens, Blank 1030, Choose One, Only Fee, Farmer James, Crypto Dopes, Richard Lamb, HIP Grower, Matt Javine, Dan Marino, Chronic Wonder, Sunrise Coast, Top Floor Genetics, Molefish 420, K2 Canvas, Jesse Fisher, My Dog Nelly, Rooster Farms, Alex Hardy, Hardy Gear, Betty Cropper, Daniel Gross Photos, Mint Groans, Jones, Med, Sunrise Groves, Brittany, Lexi, and Koo, No Limit 916, Grumpy Toad, Alchemist, and Canna Minx, Soulborn Addiction, Ross Joe, Alex D, Dirty Or Catfish, High Power, Thunder Dan, Propagation Station, John McDaniels, Lisa Marie, Charge Goes 818, Blaze Daily, Fried Piper, Perpetual Eagle Pride Warrior, Sales Smiles for You, say Frank Lusada, The Date Duchess, Kino Kelly, Maxwell, Captain 420, Frank Lusada, Snake Pad, What About Bob, Il Juster 420, Pop Shroom, Sean Gorski, Jen Doe, Dungeon Gangster, THC4, PTSD, T Barrington, Honcho, Grown, Swamp Cat, Valero, Kale, and Bika, Best of Because, Jen Doe, Mr. Manny D, Cannon Ferrari, 420, AB, Normal, Franklin Guerrero, Bare Feet, J Brent, C74, CK Brown Guy, 420, Peck Turn, 420, Burning Tree, Mains, EA, Great Sun, Grow, 207, Hydro Daily, Hempwood GG, Jamie Ream, Supreme Grape, Stony Rockefeller, Caveman Cannabis, Bruce City said Hawaii Sustainable, Midnight Roots 10, Cynic was in the house, Knuckles, Michael P, Polly B, Quick B, Nimble, Bud E, Kilowatts, Michael D, 4889, Disbanded Brothers, Basilio Man, Joseph, Grace Mess, RX, Keith Chief, Hydro Daily, Concerned American, Cannabis 401, Freedom of Speech, Dr. Jointsworth, These Trees, Constance Duco, 710 is soil, 710 is Oil Upside Down, Jesse Stevenson, Victoria Faduch, Ken Buddhaboy, What About Bob, Sacred Gardens, Gus Groves. We miss Gus, man. I miss he's a good dude. Slick Rick 8, Dog Pounds, David St. Louis, Abu Watts, Castaigne, Yeti, Ed Brent, MN Grown, Uncle Elmer, Off Grid Terps, Christopher, Big Force 54, Laws President, Matthew Socal, Sue Illinois, Manberry Beaters, James Bruce with Genetics, Dark Horse Genetics, Stoner Dude, Joel and Jen from North Star Genetics, Carol Ann, Mr. Food Cry, PTA, B13, Leo Brood, yeah, Perfection, XX Elite GP, XX Uncle Stoner, Crispy Tree Kitchen, Growers Paradise, LAD, Grown Gardens, ICD Clan, Decoy Bacon, Mr. Scotto, Fresh Break One, Jay Allen, Big Bob Groves, Jolly Cano, Australian Groves, Yucca 420 Gardens, Daniel Phil, Mr. Nowhere Man, Selling the LA Silly Seashells, Wob Wobby, Sean Bibbs, Rescue Ready, Roadside LLC, Notorious Nugs, Magma Seeds, Father and Son Trimming Tutorial, 17 Games, Jose Martin Perez, Dog with the Hut 420, Buck, Chiba Man GR 420, Community Videos, great group over there, GMO, shout out. Detroit River Rat, Louis Garcia, Mug P, AJ Everyday, Captain Bottom, Jet Bob 13, Main 420 Med Grower, Cookies Coop, Jay Kendricks, In for the Girl, Sally Man Sells, Backwoods All Good, Adam Skankins, Janelle Simpsons, One Smoke Away, Gantz Roads, Kazoo, Aaron Burnett Room, Smith Lincoln Stinkin, Angel Studios, MG, the 420 Grow Ted, Paul D. Elliott, John Fleming, Dankovich, Fibro Flower, Paulie P. Seldom Seen, Elevated, Lenny Organic, Sunman, Chiba Sunny, Jeff Bogall, Ricardo Sosa, Dan Chafe, Earth Friendly Farming, Candy Forest Farmer, Fuck All That Be, the Misfit Grower, Jason Line 512, Snake Eyes, Northern 4466, Jason Grayson, Stony Baker, MD, Russ Sonic, Stony Creek, Bridge Dweller, Tarzan, Superman, Old Man Hermit Ass, Free Bird, Mo Grower, Matty Gar, Simple Man, Survivor One Time, Tim Blake hung out tonight. That is one cool dude in my book. Some Gulf Coast, Chronic, Steve Fat, Caballero, Polero, Harley Grower, Jed God, Steve Collins, Todd Kendricks, Property Maintenance, Shire B, The Island Hayes, Steve Speech, J.R. Room, Randy K, Steve Collins, CCDR, Claire Killian, Wardrobe Farming, Randy Grande, Piff 1000, Ace Boom, 3223, Wake Up Captain, Freedom B, Puffer Smiles, 15 Digit, Mission Ganja Mooch, Fred G, Super Bob, Broski 808, Weekend at Birdie's, K-Bag, Justin Station, Strong Style Organic, Zippy, I Medic, Honesty, K-Hell, Neon Flower, Brent Boog, Todd Kendricks, Newton, KNT, Chris D, Truth Serum, Both Times, 490, Dread, Barbara Matthews, Ancient Soul Grown, Kevin Jiu-Jitsu, Kenna Health and Happiness, Berserk, 215, Lab, Low Cut, Abu, Chandler, Mo, Mini, Med, Raz, Banshee, Helen, Huge Janus, James T, Atomics with Miss Jill, Big Daddy, LT Gardens, High Flyer 420, Lobster Brush Bro, Mother Tree Main, Red Pill. Where you at, brother? Roy Boy, Aesthetic, Janet Gibbons, Ruhan, Rick W, Comfortably Now, One Smoke Away, the 840 Show, Richard Lamb, Red Pill 710 again. Cannabis Pursuit, K-Rolling, Worthy Buzz, Logan Man, 81, the Oil and Flower Podcast, After Us Fresh, Warren Dixon, Pink Lady Luck, El Mando 420, surrounded by Keith Ferrari Farms, Fringe Dweller, Happiness Without Guilt, Mike Steve, 562 Ganja, James Christer, Green Ghost Genetics, Sun Zolo, B Benson, Astro Charlie, Sativa Smooth, 4G, TCA, Bush Doctor, Dirty Hoe Garden, TK, James D. Weaver, Grow Owns, Corey Gagman, Green Hill Farm, Hillbilly Herbs, Tasty Worm, Turf, Skunky Brewster, YBF, Larry OG of Oz Farm, Skunky, or Spartan Grown, Johnny Green Thumb, 710, Michigan Wildfire, or Seldom Seen, Gambler, Todd O'Connor, DP 710, Caribou TV, Virginia Herbs, Red Primo, Equilibrium Genetics, Trophy Truck, Skyway, Kevin O'Donnell, School of Crop, Stupid Trucker, eBay Bud Thunder, the Glass Girl 420 Grow, Ted Nugs, Matt Javine, Greg 77, Ted Nugs, Skunk 8, Glass Work, Beast Mode 347, Mike Atomic Skier, JME 182, Justin Gertz, Webcam, Dan Stoney, Baby Fat, Jay Kuda, Piff 1000, Dan Stoney, Sunshine Farm, Daydream, Brad, Star, Mountain, Laree, Scotty, Nowhere, Justice Mink, Not Sure, Red Bear Farms, Two Dogs, Seeds, Butt Plug, Bungaloo, Lucky, Claudie, Goslin, Mountie World, Green Gorilla, CT Gardens, Benny Ben, Up and Able, Mr. Marduber, Kush Turp 5, Zentimental, Green Goddess, Alberta Canvas Grower, Earth Creeper, Dawn Hazelhurst, Matt Nels, John Galt, Coonward, Robert Hazelhurst, Pedro Dizzy, Joey Berger, Mr. DeVille, Mikey from Maui Genetics, Maui Gold Genetics, Mr. Danksta, Dragonfly Earth Medicine, Thunder Dan, you missed, dude. San Louis Sun Grown, Super Bob, Dutch Gross 420, Tough Impact, Mr. Tree, Green, Gypsy 1, Das 241, Dirty, Rotten Imbecile, 69, Steady Gains, Ginger Bug, Sovereign A, Paco Smartphone, Brady, Ridley, Val F, Tough Impact, Crazy People Doing Stuff, Wait Pie, Multiple Vision, Patio, Bears Growing It, Home Invaders, Get No Mercy, Blue Kiss Gardens, Crack Babies, DWC, Shouting for Life, Token Pirate, Supernatural, Brittany Nicole, Sacred Gardens, Rastafy, Joey One Love, No BS, Penny Pebbles, Ripper, Frank, was Rowdy 420, last but not least, Sweetest 207. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you guys know the deal. This is the end of your journey. Please get some rest. This is the beginning of your day, your journey. Take some time for some self-love, a little bit of meditation. Go out and have one hell of a day. It is Friday. Last calculation. Kick off the weekend right. Along the way, please take time to do something nice for somebody. Random acts of kindness do save lives. I'm a living, breathing example of that. With that being said, I'll probably see you tonight. You guys have a good day. I love you guys. I am blessed to have you guys follow along. Just want to reiterate.